every official and modded Tyrannosaurus Rex showcased in both Jurassic World Evolution 1 and 2 with all their skin and pattern combinations releases into a dinosaur park, feeding, drinking, roaming and roaring, socializing and battling animations, and a breakout to eat humans is inevitable in this ultimate T-Rex video, acting like a movie. Da 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 da. Welcome to Jurassic Park and World. Welcome back, humans, to Jurassic Park and World in Jurassic World Evolution 1 and 2. In this episode, we will check out every T-Rex in these two games, and that is going to be very exciting. Grab your popcorn because we're going to showcase all the Tyrannosaurus Rexes in the park. This is going to be the ultimate showcase of every skin, pattern, animation, feeding, battling, and then maybe even a breakout throughout the park. We'll see what the T-Rexes are thinking of. So yeah, it's going to be a very exciting one. First, we're going to start showcasing Jurassic World Evolution 1, all the T-Rexes that I have access to in this game, and later we will jump over to Jurassic World Evolution 2, where we can release even more T-Rexes. Welcome to Jurassic World. Welcome to Jurassic World and Park. You see right here with the T-Rex Kingdom enclosure awaiting a special attraction, that being Paddock 9's dinosaur, Isla Nublar's Tyrant Lizard King, the queen of the island. Frontier's Jurassic World's Tyrannosaurus Rex, the default one. Beautiful, look at that. Wow, it has been years since I've seen this default T-Rex, since 2018 after Fallen Kingdom. Wow, look at you. You are the default T-Rex in this game and you look absolutely fantastic. Yes, you can sniff the camera there a little bit. Can you smell the humans watching the video through the screen? And here we have the second official skin, the Alpine T-Rex. We're going to check all of them. And first, we're starting with, of course, the official ones. And later, we will move to the modded ones. Now, this T-Rex is, of course, an official skin one. And later, we will showcase all the modded ones. The same goes for Jurassic World Evolution 2. And here we have the third skin for the T-Rex. Wow. I can't believe these were the original official skins. They were good at the time. It was very special to see Rexy initially, or just T-Rex in general, back then all those years ago with different color patterns, because we never saw that aside from the buck and doe from The Lost World and the bull one from Jurassic Park 3. And here we have another one. Oh, it's even duck. Oh yeah, I remember releasing this one on Isla Sorna. That was a treat. Wow, that brings back memories. Oh yeah, with the brow. Wow, this is nostalgia already. This was the Tundra skin. Now I remember. And the Stepper one, morphing through the walls. This was, I was looking at the humans. Never mind. It saw that I was looking at it. Like, don't get any ideas in that a small T-Rex sized brain of yours. This is the Tundra skin though. And this one, the one that we just released, is the Stepper skin right there. And the final official T-Rex skin on the normal one is the Coastal. Wow, with a little bit more brown and reddish crimson coloring around the eyes. Look at that. What if Rexy originally was this pattern? Let me know which Tyrannosaurus Rex skin is your favorite after we've showcased all of the skins, because there are a handful of them. Tyrannosaurus Rex does what Tyrannosaurus Rex does best. Already looking for a way to break out. And here they go. trying to break out because, well, they are T-Rexes, and it's beautiful to see these break out in Jurassic Park once more. And a final push, there they go. T-Rex is breaking out. Of course they are. And while they are breaking out, I will release the 1993 Rexy, the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. You've got a more innocent face right there before the park shut down. The park is falling already. And wow, T-Rex is going to grab a human. As always, the toilet isn't safe. Now it's time to go and travel to Isla Sorna for the dinosaurs on that island, which are the two pairs of T-Rexes, Buck and Doe. And look at that, absolutely beautiful. I remember when these got released, but it is a pair for a reason. And this is the second one. Well, I love the coloring for these. Seeing these hunt down humans in the city of San Diego and in the forest environment was a blessing. Spinosaurus, watch out, because we have a new T-Rex, and this is not a juvenile one. This is the bull T-Rex leaving a carcass for some puny humans, Alan Grant included, on the dessert menu. And here we go, absolute beauty. Look at these orange coloring. Yeah, they are a little bit of, I think they were a bit inaccurate from the actual movie skins, but Rex is on the hunt. This is beautiful to see. They got pack hunting in the first game already. T-Rex approaching, run for your lives. They're coming from the trees. They're all over the place. Drinking time, relax time, oasis relaxing time. Here they go. Casual drinking time before going on another rampage. Beautiful seeing multiple T-Rexes. That should be featured as scenes in the next Jurassic World movie, Rebirth. And the final official T-Rex that Frontier released in the game. Apparently, yeah, Jurassic Park 3 2001 skins, they have two, even though there was one T-Rex in the movie. But here we go, another more crimson T-Rex. You don't see that one too often, or I don't recognize it, but it is pretty cool to see these colorings. You must go faster, watch out. A beautiful Tyrannosaurus is literally right above you. You don't want to end up as Eddie right there. Oh yeah, there it goes. Don't act surprised. Look at that. Who's on your tail? It is none other than Rexy herself. Bye-bye, human. Grab that human. Yes. Shake it around. There you go. Swallow it all. Beautiful. Well, we gotta say goodbye to Rexy now. Everyone wave. There we go. I gotta try to wave. There we go. She's going back into enclosure. And we're going to release some modded T-Rexes in her place. Dinosaur King is what you wanna be. And here we have a different T-Rex, our first modded one, Terry from Dinosaur King, with its roar. Beautiful. Wow, look at that. It's me. Right there, and it's beautiful. Still one of my favorite Tyrannosaurus Rexes ever. It's absolutely beautiful. Volcano burst on that goat. There you go. Telekinesis powers right there. And Terry immediately got an upgrade. This is the Super Terry, the awakened form of that same Tyrannosaurus with beautiful colors. Look at that. Wow, absolutely magnificent. It's got some statistic boosts right there, and it is fast. It is double the stats right there. Absolutely beautiful, the coloring. Wow, this is one colorful Tyrannosaurus already. And now a different type of Terry. It's just a Tyrannosaurus, but from the villain right there. We have a Gigas, which I always thought to be a Giganotosaurus first from the anime series. But here we go. It is one magnificent looking T-Rex as well. I absolutely love these skins. These are one of my favorite ones, and we're starting off strong. Look at that. Wow, this pattern is absolutely beautiful. And it's already going to grab a goat right there. It's got a branded logo right there. Amazing coloring, and the purple eyes is just absolute. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, we got Super Terry versus Terry in the background. Two T-Rex fights right there, which we didn't see from the normal Rexy skins. But look at that. The T-Rexes, the super ones, are turning against each other right there. We've got some fire abilities. This turned into a Dinosaur King episode real quick. And then we have the original Kaiju Godzilla-sized T-Rex. A black T-Rex, that oversized Terry and, well, Gigas. With beautiful magma and lava patterns across the body that, wow, demolished the city just like Gojira right there, but T-Rex style. And it's small in here, but it's a little bit small in here, but it's still one magnificent looking T-Rex. And this one but still one magnificent looking T-Rex. And this one does not go down easy. It needs plenty of other dinosaurs with their special abilities to be taken down. And this is quite frankly one of the most strongest fictional T-Rexes in media ever. But what surpasses the super stage? The Dinotector. Or sometimes the other way around. But this time Terry got literal armor fragments attached. An armored Tyrannosaurus, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Look at that. It's got armor to protect itself against the heaviest of attacks, and it is absolutely beautiful. Ultimate fire, and it's so fiery. Ultimate fire. Take some, yeah, you take a nap right there before the other ones. And Gigas gets himself an armor upgrade as well, with spectral armor attached. Look at those beautiful purple spikes. And the headgear, it's beautiful. Terry, I'm not sure if you're jealous, but wow, look at that. Beautiful to see this again in a proper showcase. Look at this mad Tyrannosaurus. The armor looks absolutely beautiful. Two armored dinosaurs swallowing goats at the exact same time. Ultimate fire and spectral lancer on goats in the Jurassic World franchise. And when Gigas activated, look at that, almost breaking the entrance. The super move. It gets these long, wow, spears attached to the armor. And those are deadly. Look at that. Only a handful of dinosaurs can survive that attack. These spears are even longer than the dinosaur itself. The T-Rex, that must weigh a ton. Even the kaiju size of dinosaurs, in this case the T-Rex, needs an upgrade. An armored black T-Rex. And wow, this could have decimated and destroyed not only the city, but the entire, well, country. Look at this one. It's got headgear right there with a massive T-Rex skull on the back, which looks absolutely menacing. Whoa, that actually scared me. That came out of the shadows right there. This nightmarish hunter is, well, sure to destroy any park. Look at these armored dinosaurs. That is something you never see in Jurassic World. What if Rexy got armor in the next movie? Metallic armor on the sides of the body. I can't even see what the T-Rexes are right there, but yeah, you'll most likely be demolished by this armored black Tyrannosaurus. Let's detach the armor and check out some other T-Rexes. Leaving the Dinosaur King franchise for now. We'll keep the nighttime, however, for this skeleton T-Rex. Wow, that looks spooky. Halloween came early right there. This is quite a cool skin. spooky skeleton T-Rex we have right there. It looks best in nighttime. And look at that. Absolutely beautiful. This is so cool. And I really like this skin. This is a very cool skin for this spooky Rexy. It's daytime again, but that attracts other carnivorous predators. And we have our first T-Rex hybrid, which is not Indominus Rex, but for this list, it's T-Rex meets Megalodon, an aquatic and land dinosaur hybrid right here. Wow, look at that. It's got a fin, a unique tail right there. Nice coloring though, counter shading, just like a normal great white shark. Then we've got some snout head modifications. It's basically a Megalodon with a T-Rex mix. You get this Megalo-Rex right here, which is quite the special mod. Yeah, this is quite a unique one. This might have been some testing in Dr. Wu's lab before they created Indominus Rex. Now we can grab T-Rexes and drag them onto shore with the new abilities and powers it must have for this one. It's got different hunting abilities now, and I hear something in the background which may be its superior hybrid, Jurassic World's hybrid that has T-Rex DNA and genomes included, so it is part of T-Rex as it is part T-Rex, the Indominus Rex. Wow, what a beauty. And I remember when you broke Jurassic World back in 2015. Wow, and then Rexy came to the rescue along with Blue. But you, look at you. Of course, you're all docile now. Just wanted to, hunt and grab a goat right there. You go right ahead, Indominus. Apparently, this is juvenile size because it could be bigger when it was fully grown. Bigger than the T-Rex. But this is such a beautiful hybrid. Indominus Rex, I always loved it. It's magnificent. This will not only terrify the kids, but will give the parents nightmares. This is a monster with more teeth, and it's beautiful. Mosasaurus, please don't eat this one. It is beautiful. Camouflaging, it's magnificent. But you can't beat T-Rex, of course. The star of the franchise and this episode. Don't you dare look at that fence, Indominus Rex. You go back there. Now going back to the T-Rexes. And this one is similar to the skeleton Rex, but it is a zebra Icus Rex. And it looks pretty cool. It's got the same powers as Indominus Rex. It camouflages as its prey, so it acts like an innocent zebra on the safari, but it's secretly a T-Rex. Look how fast it's running too. This one will hunt down lions instead. This should have been the skin Rexy wore at the end of the Fallen Kingdom movie when it was roaring towards the lion. This one can easily defend of multiple lions if they were to pack hunt it down. Now we're entering the desert with the Savannah T-Rex. This one can withstand the heat, and the patterns are very nice too. Similar, this one can join the Zebra Rex in the environment. This one will already hunt in the savannah as it gets its name, the Savannah T-Rex. And wow, that is a good skin. This could have been an original pattern skin for maybe in Jurassic World, not Jurassic World Evolution 1, but Jurassic World Evolution 2. And here is another red Tyrannosaurus. There's quite a few of them. A Generation 3, what could have been in Jurassic World, the mobile game. Nice coloring though, I like it. I think this was a scrapped one on my part, but it's pretty decent and it's still showcaseable. So here we go, a nice, good-looking red Tyrannosaurus with some whitish and beige coloring we have right there. So it's not Terry, so yeah, that's why I didn't make the cut. I think that one got a color change after all. But here, from the Jurassic World Alive other mobile video game, we have the Mortem Rex skin, which is like a boss dinosaur from that game. And it's a powerful T-Rex. That is a powerful T-Rex. So we got a beautiful skin for that. 2 mobile T-Rex skins right here. And look at this one. Oh, I love the darker skins like the Black Tyrannosaurus. It looks like it's almost glowing there with spikes and electricity. This dinosaur also needs a lot of online players to defeat it, and it is quite powerful actually, but I really like the coloring. It is like a Godzilla T-Rex hybrid in Jurassic World Alive, the video game. It's got these dorsal plate-like spikes originally flowing on its back there, where we have on the skin right here, but looking of course a little bit different. It's seen as the Godzilla amongst the T-Rexes. Well, speaking of Godzilla, let's just release a Godzilla instead of a T-Rex. Here we go. Enough spotlight on the Tyrant Lizard King. It is Godzilla's time to shine right there. Here we go. Demolish all the T-Rexes and Jurassic World. But there's another boss T-Rex that got introduced in a mobile game. That being the Omega 09 Defense Project. That was the modified T-Rex from 2016 after Indominus Rex's wrath right there. And look at this one. This one's even more colorful than the Mortem Rex with different spike coloring right there. It's beautiful. Look at that purpling. But what's better than a default skin is an actual modification to the model itself with that skin. So here we have a spike here. Boss T-Rex. Wow, look at this one. We're getting into the crazy ones now. It's got modified bigger teeth, more spikes, of course. Takes another bite. These two, imagine if there were 2 facing off in that game. And here we have a couple of spike edits right there, a few skin changes, but that's because it actually has some model modifications. Now more spikes, we need more chaos. We don't have enough chaos, Jeff Goldblum, come on. And what's even crazier than a modified T-Rex like Omega 09, we will soon find out. Why are there 3 goats morphing as hybrids in each other? What is this? Triple the snacks for the T-Rexes. Horrifying right there. We showcased super skins before, but I don't think we've ever showcased a Superman T-Rex. Wow. Look at this T-Rex. That is quite the skin for it. Can this one fly? That's the real question we should be asking ourselves. Here we have a Superman T-Rex, which was probably made for fun. The protector of Isla Nublar. This is quite a skin for Rexy. Well, I do prefer the original skins, and even Terry's skins is like, you know, extreme. This skin surely is something, but, you know, it's it's quite interesting to see that something like this works. The people are cheering for this Superman one. It's here to save the day, basically. It's skin-wise, it's just the default skin. Look how fast this T-Rex is going. It is rampaging and just eating up all the goats. All of them. That's how it gets its powers right there. These superhero skins are quite interesting in general. Some of them are pretty good, and some of them are like really wacky, but these ones, just from looking at it in a general perspective, it's quite a unique skin. The coloring is nicely contrasted there, and it's got a big logo on the side. And well, we saw this in comics, but then with another dinosaur, the Spider-Man T-Rex from the comics. Wow, another red Tyrannosaurus. We've had quite a few on the list. And well, this is part of the T-Rex family of all these skins. And this is certainly a T-Rex skin. Spider-Man T-Rex. Wow, which one would win versus the Superman one or this one? Goat about to be eaten. There you go. Shot a web right there. And dragged the goat into his mouth. Look at that. This is quite a similar skin with the red and blue, just like the Superman one. But this time we've got the spider logo on the back. From the back, it looks kind of cool, actually. Right there. With the lines going like that, it's pretty interesting. I like the eye patches right there. That is, of course, the Spider-Man eyes. Oh, it's even got one on the belly. Look at that. It's got one there. Spider-Man T-Rex right there. I just really love seeing red T-Rexes. And these superhero ones are, you know what, quite interesting, actually. They're quite fun to look at. T-Rex has some aggressive genomes, that's for sure. It's trying to break out. There it goes. It's very strong, actually. You got Spidey powers. At least the screen time here is longer than in the latest animated Spider-Man movie, which we saw a Spider-Man T-Rex as well, and that was quite cool. Spider T-Rex, will you save the humans from other possible threats? No, it's going to attack humans. Oh, this should be in the next Marvel movie. Oh, but then it's no longer kid-friendly right there. That was horrifying. Too bad it didn't do that in the animated movie. What are some of your other abilities? Right, Spidey, go back to the MCU. We'll leave the Jurassic World franchise over back to Jurassic Park. Another model change is the max level 40 T-Rex from Jurassic World, the game, the mobile game. There we go. Was waiting for that roar. And that is a pretty powerful roar, because this is a legendary dinosaur. Look at those spikes. This one actually has spikes like that. It's got the skin for it. And this is, of course, the legendary Tyrannosaurus Rex that you can level up. Let's feed our T-Rex to max level 40. Right there. This is accurate to the video game. Yeah. Level it up, level up, level up. 36, 37, 38, 39, and max level 40. Look at that. That's a good T-Rex. I remember when this one went up against level 40 Indominus Rexes. And that was already so many years ago already, back in 2015. And that was quite the treat. So yeah, I don't think this one could actually match the Omega 09 one, though, because that dinosaur was even more overpowered, and this one was good back in the day. Now it's not anymore, but it's cool to see it in Jurassic World Evolution 2, where it is actually strong again. There we go. I made this T-Rex great again. Another Jurassic World mobile game hybrid, the Tyrannolophosaur, between Dilophosaurus and, well, you guessed it, T-Rex. And wow, look at that skin. That is a milkshake right here. Look at this one. It's got the Dilophosaurus head crest right there. That is quite cool to see. I kind of like these hybrids on the T-Rex. Look at you. And the skin is nicely orange and colorful as well. I love these colorful skins. Is this hybrid stronger than the Indominus Rex? Because it is a hybrid too. This is, well, once again, what could have been the Indominus Rex if it had more Dilophosaurus DNA in it. And we could have gotten this. But look at that. Look at that massive head crest. That is, it looks pretty cool, actually. And I like the skin with the white on the bottom right there. And now, oh, we should have saved this one for nighttime once more. It is a beautiful, well, pre-Skull Halloween, pre-Halloween. It's when you're in the process of applying the Halloween makeup to look scary. This is like halfway through the progress. So here we have a very interesting black, once again, with white striped T-Rex. I like how all of them mostly have red eyes. That is very sitting, of course, because my gosh, we got some scary T-Rex skins. And here we have a completely different T-Rex, a sort of paleo-accurate Tyrannosaurus Rex. Different than, of course, me and the one in Jurassic Park and World, with different skins right there. So this looks like the steppe skin that the original has, but it's got a different head shape and different variants will be released. Variations, look at that, more of a swamps coloring right there. I'm not sure if the pattern changes. We should keep this in mind. A couple of stripes here, and that should be it. With a more slimmer head we have right there, and that's quite nice to see, actually, apart from the whole inaccuracy of Jurassic World. So it's nice to finally welcome some paleo-accurate Rexes with different eyes. Do the patterns change? No, they don't, but the coloring does. Beautiful green eyes, like mine once again. It looks shocked. It's like, oh gosh, am I in the wrong universe? It's supposed to be in a museum somewhere, or in a paleo-accurate art book. And another one. This one looks quite similar, actually. It is a different variant, though. But I think just darker coloring, depending on your preferences. Another one. Oh, this one's different. Oh, look at that one. Yeah, I like that. With the gray crest on top. Keeping the green eye. More crimson coloring. Wine coloring, actually. I really like this one. This is nice. I like to see these different types of T-Rexes. That is so interesting. And that's why I'm making this video, because it's so interesting to see these different types of T-Rexes. Let me know if you'd like to see a similar episode, but then with different other dinosaurs. In Jurassic World, we have Velociraptor, Indominus Rex, and etc. Spinosaurus. We've got plenty to showcase. And the final one is it's just a brown one. Okay. It's just a similar one to the other ones. Here comes the full gray one, or a black one I was expecting. But no, it's just more red coloring with the brown. And that is the beast of Mesozoic T-Rex. Very cool. And we're walking with dinosaurs. The Tyrannosaurus Rex from, well, the 1999's TV series, which is so beloved. Inspired Tyrannosaurus Rex skin. Death of a dynasty. Wow. And here we go. Not a model change, but a beautiful color shade. Look at that. You can see that this is supposed to be the coloring for the Walking with Dinosaurs T-Rex. And it's very nice. Look at that with the orange on the throat there. It's very cool. Oh, there's a little bit of a model change. Oh, I see that. Just a tiny bit though. Not completely, but some small modifications got made. Not as extreme as the actual Tyrannosaurus Rex model from that show. We see the stripe patterns on the back of the tail there. It's very nice. Seeing this, it was one of the first T-Rexes that I ever saw in my entire life. And since then, the love for dinosaurs started. This is where it all started. I saw the documentary as a tiny little baby T-Rex. And ever since then, hooked on dinosaurs. And otherwise, this video and all these other hundreds and thousands of dinosaur videos on the channel weren't possible and never existed. Extinction brought us a second chance of success. Going back to, well, I wanted to say wacky, but it still sort of suits it. This is the Tyrantrum, which is like a Pokemon T-Rex skin for the T-Rex. But I like the pupils. They're smaller than usual. Look at that. Inspired skin right there. White on the belly and, of course, red on top. That's always A+ in my book. From one of the later generations, this is a Pokemon-inspired T-Rex. And the colorings are quite nice. They're very bright, too. I don't know the specific attacks and abilities of that. But it's always cool to have these Pokemon like dinosaurs back when I was younger too. And for the next one, we're still keeping the documentaries in mind, because this is the Dinosaur Revolution T-Rex with a skull head once again. And I remember that one looking so cool. Wow. Early tribute videos with edgy music. Yes, compilations. This is this is the equivalent of, yeah, that time and age. It's beautiful. And look at that, even model changes. We should see this in the dark too. My gosh, you didn't see this in the documentary. Well, for good reasons, because it's not Jurassic Park. But look at the skull head right there. This is amazing, with a couple of more spikes, of course. How to make it more edgy. Just add a few spikes. And that is what has been done to this model, which is very nicely implemented. A beautiful, once again, black Tyrannosaurus. And this one is just like the video right now. Look at that. Oh my. That is a terrifying sound right there. This T-Rex is looking at you right now. Yes, you. he would say right here, I know what he's speaking. I know T-Rex language. He would say, like the video if you're enjoying it so far. And of course, subscribe if you'd like to see more in the future. Right there. That he's eyeing you. We can wait. Yeah, he can wait. You can wait still. He couldn't even look at you because you probably couldn't do it. Did you do it? I'm looking at you, the human, through the screen. Did you do it? Because he can't look at you right now. But if you did, did you? Did you finally select? Yeah. Are you sure? If you did, you made this T-Rex very happy. Look at that. He's doing a happy little run there. And for our next Tyrannosaurus, we're going back to Paleo-accuracy. This is a bulkier bull T-Rex from Jurassic Park 3. I think, yeah, this just meets Paleo-accuracy a bit. Even bulkier, Yeah, it's got a few head model changes we see right there. It looks very interesting, though. Holding its arms more closely to its body, I think that's an edit, too. And wow, this surely is a different type of T-Rex. More noticeable are its lips. It has lips. It doesn't have the jagged teeth like I have. Right there, it actually got lips. So this is definitely a Paleo-accuracy edit. And wow, it looks sort of like a V-Rex too. It is the V-Rex, aka the Vastatosaurus Rex from King Kong 2005. Which I thought as younger as well were T-Rexes. Right there. So we have these V-Rexes, but of course everyone back in the day before V-Rexes were known thought they were just T-Rexes. And that is this. Look at those jagged teeth. A pre-Indominus Rex dinosaur. Wow. Beautiful. I like the coloring though. We will see this one in Evolution 2 as well. And this is quite something. A jagged T-Rex, so to speak. V-Rex is battling a different type of T-Rex, which is another one. And it's looking very nice too. Supposed to be like the albino T-Rex. But there was a skin error. But now it's just fighting the V-Rex. So we will always check out a fight between a T-Rex and, well, the V-Rex that has a little bit of a damage. And it's nice to see a dinosaur battle once in a while right there. If we get enough T-Rexes in the enclosure near its kingdom. And since this is actually on the crocodile source, I think it will be taken down. Get out of here, fake T-Rex. And down it goes from another TV series. It is the Primeval T-Rex. And I absolutely love, yeah, I was going side to side like that and then roaring up, which was beautiful. This is one of the dinosaurs that got featured at the end of the show. The finale, of course. You gotta save the best for last. We see some beautiful coloring on the side. Yeah, more realistic, closer to the Walking with Dinosaurs realistic color patterns we see right there. It doesn't have a model change, so it's just the Jurassic World. Beautiful model, of course, because it's Rexy, with a primeval skin, which is still looking very nice, very cool. Now, we had plenty of black skins, but what about a white skin? This is the albino Tyrannosaurus Rex. And wow, while it's not completely white, because then it would just blind our eyes, while a black Tyrannosaurus casually runs past, tried to steal the spotlight. There's enough light on this T-Rex now. But that's why T-Rex is blind and can't really see that well in the movie, because otherwise it just saw another T-Rex that was overly bright. But this got some nice coloring, still keeping the red eye, which is very cool. More beige coloring on the back side there. Still some gray spots here and there, but mostly, yeah, white and albino. Dark gray, which is very cool to see for a T-Rex as a change. This is one of the only brighter white skins that you would see for a T-Rex in both games. This is the Rexy from Jurassic Park novel, reimagined in Jurassic World. So here we go. That is what I guess what Rexy was supposed to look like, or described in the novel of Jurassic Park. Look at it. The textures are, well, definitely less quality, but more of the coloring right there. I think there's a slight model change. I'm not too sure. That's why it's low quality. But the colors are quite interesting, and it immediately goes into his kingdom. That's okay. It is Rexy after all. Next up, we have an even interesting one. It's the complete opposite, because this is once again another Paleo-accurate Tyrannosaurus Rex, aka staff from, I think, Prehistoric Kingdom. Oh, that was a roar competition I heard in the background there. Once again, with a beautiful remodel of the skull right there, which is looking quite nice. I like the feathery version of the Prehistoric Kingdom T-Rex. Unfortunately, that couldn't really be applied, but maybe there's a feathery T-Rex. This one still has Rexy instincts and will attack the fence. That is something you guys do have in common. Similarly to, of course, the Jurassic Park one. You're too busy snacking to think of hunting down any humans, because, well, you're a more nicer T-Rex, isn't that right? And your eyesight, oh my god, is much better, I just wanted to say. Attacking the fence once more, and there it goes. It's still a dinosaur, so, scientist, what did you expect? You're much smaller than it, and well, it doesn't hunt down humans in that other video game, but it does in this one. And well, it is not as friendly as you may believe. But what type of T-Rex is this? It looks feathered, as aforementioned. And here we go. Well, feathery Tyrannosaurus Rex. Jurassic World Evolution 1 didn't really support the feathery textures yet. So we have a, well, looks like lines and stuff, feathery sort of T-Rex. And it sort of does work. I really like it. It would be if Rexy was feathered. Well, that's what we'll later see in the prologue. But I like the white line next to the eye right there. Well, actually, yeah, it's realistic behavior. Going to sleep. Right there, beautiful. So this is the attempted feathery Tyrannosaurus Rex, which is quite nice. It's different, and I like it. And while on the topic of paleo accuracy, here we have a somewhat of an accurate T-Rex too. The T-Rex with a model change from the Isle. And that is looking very cool, with of course the classic skin from that other video game with the red on top, the darker green. This is the Isle T-Rex, ready to bone crush any other online players right there, and it's looking very cool. I like the coloring, I love the model. It's very similar to the one from the Isle, and it's very nice, very cool. the Ambush King, because this one scared me quite a few times while just roaming around the map, and all of a sudden you see this emerging from the trees, working together in a group, trying to pack hunt you down, and that's absolutely terrifying. So this one, even though it doesn't have a nightmarish skeleton skin, this is one of the most nightmarish. This is one of the T-Rexes that will just give you nightmares when you're playing video games. And now we're going back to 1993. Once again, not the novel T-Rex this time, but the toy version of Rexy. This is the red T-Rex toy from, well, later Mattel implemented it in Jurassic World Alive once again, but this is another red Tyrannosaurus from the toy line, which is very nice to see. The red is a little bit more realistically painted here because, well, it's in Jurassic World Evolution. But it's cool to see a toy T-Rex coming to life. Right there. At least this one is moving. This toy right here, this statue is just, it's not moving. So I prefer this one, even though it has lesser brighter colors. And this is everything that you would have imagined as a kid, playing as the toy. You can place this in your park or rampage it through the city. That is what you imagine playing as, or fight against other dinosaurs with your toys. That is precisely this, and that is quite nice. We have a special one here. Blue, the Velociraptor from Jurassic World, has transformed into a T-Rex fully. Now, this is one of my favorite skins because blue skin on T-Rex suits it so well. Look at this beautiful skin. Even the toy T-Rex is like, wow, look at that. I wish I had a skin like that. But look at this one. This is just absolutely beautiful. And it will join it in the kingdom. It's calling the other T-Rexes with that roar. Just like the Raptor pack. It's the alpha of all the T-Rexes currently. Blue, Rexy, I mean, this is so confusing. Is trying to break out, of course, once again. It's overly aggressive. It's got really maxed out Velociraptor genomes. It's trying to escape. It's learning from the fences. It knows the weak spots right there. But look at this skin. It's absolutely beautiful with the blue line on the sides. And it's magnificent. It is a T-Rex skin that is so cool. Here we go. We'll try again. Ram the fence. You almost got it. You're almost breaking it right there. Do I need to call in the actual Velociraptor Blue? This T-Rex is pretty fast, just like a Velociraptor, and it knows how to hunt for pigs or ghosts this time. Yeah, you do. Someone wants to welcome you to the park. That being Blue, the Velociraptor. But you're not the star of this episode, but okay, alright, well, this one certainly is. Blue versus Blue. Here we go. Look at that. Blue's on top of her own. Oh, but it's not as strong in this one. And bye-bye. There goes Blue. Oh, still standing. No, never mind. This is the superior Blue we have right here. This is amazing. Oh, look at this. And now it's done. There it goes. Finally broke out. It's got the strength of a T-Rex still. Doesn't need to climb it. That would be pretty funny. See it flop over the fences. Everyone's running. It's not a raptor. Oh my god. It's as big as a T-Rex. Blue. Oh, you're lucky that's not Owen. And down it goes. Oh, no, wait, hold on. This was Owen. Oh, no. Owen, wake up. Blue, what did you do? Oh, no. The trainer. Oh, who's the alpha now? Blue, look what oh, no. Blue is destroying everything in her path, which is, well, Jurassic Park right there. She wants to escape. This one is so aggressive. We might need an Indominus Rex as the new alpha for this one. Blue, what are you doing over there? Oh, you're just casually drinking. Well, that's allowed. Look at that. Yeah, there you go. That's a peaceful Blue. And, well, we've got more T-Rexes to showcase. So you've been enough star of these movies, yeah, especially this episode. So yeah, I'll leave you in this Jurassic World and continue on with the other Tyrannosauruses. And another toy T-Rex is the Hasbro one we see right here. With beautiful green eyes once again, and what a color pattern. With dots on the face. That is quite interesting. So many T-Rex skins, and this is only Jurassic World Evolution 1. Look at that orange lining around the darker parts, which is very cool. These dots are interesting on the skull, though. That's interesting. But we got 2 toy T-Rexes in here now, and this is the other toy T-Rex in Jurassic World Evolution. Eating a goat. So that's basically, yeah, the same reimagined. This is what you would have imagined as a kid. Eating the humans right there, opening the mouth with your own hands, splitting it apart, grabbing one of the Lego humans, and letting it swallow it right there. And here we have, well, back to Chaos. Literally, that's the name of this skin. The Chaos skin. A beautiful blue coloring right there. We're getting the colors back for the T-Rex. And wow, it's got bright colors, but it's mixed and matched into a more realistic pattern right there. Look at that. It's very nice. It's a milkshake of these 2 colors. This is one good-looking T-Rex right there. Nice colors all around the model. Now this isn't officially a T-Rex, but the models are still quite similar. It is, well, close relative to the T-Rex, the brother, so to speak, Tarbosaurus. And as you can see, you can very much still see the T-Rex resemblance in the model right there. It's beautifully green with white spots. It's more armored on the head there. It is, of course, still very much like a T-Rex here. And, well, it's just a little bit of a different, it's closely related to the T-Rex. And now we're going back to, once again, Paleo-accuracy, Sue the T-Rex, which is inspired from, of course, one of the museum attractions of the displays of, well, Tyrant Lizard King. Right there, beautiful. We've got quite a few for Jurassic World Evolution 1, and I enjoy all of them. I wonder how many goats have been eaten throughout this episode. Wow, someone counts that. Yeah, you don't have to look at me for that. Next up, we have quite a T-Rex edit, the Calamity Cretaceous T-Rex, with a lot of variations. This is the default one, and wow, it's more bulkier. Completely different head shape. More in the width there. It's got lips, once again. Quite an interesting Tyrannosaurus. Right there, and there's more to be released. So this one will enter the kingdom, and the next one will exit here. Ooh, more red on top. That is cool. Let's see if this one has different patterns right there. I know Jurassic World Evolution 2 has, but look at you. That is so cool. More black and red T-Rexes, please. That is always awesome to see. The third one is, oh, green. Look at that. Okay, the patterns, yep. The double verification do not change, but the coloring does. And it looks great. Look at you. Yet another one. And oh, this one's orange and yellow. These are much more different variation of coloring. That is very nice to see. This one can join the Savannah Rex. No model changes. All of them are, of course, the same, but with different coloring. And that is fine for these. And here is yet another one with a more crimson body. Wine coloring. That is so nice to see. I like the little beige colorings and stripes there. We've got so many of these T-Rexes, but we've got even more. There's plenty of them. And this is, well, variant F or something. Yeah, I think so. There's quite a few. And I like the wine coloring once again. But this one is even more darker. And, All of these are welcome. We need more T-Rexes, even more. And this is still the same one, but with even more colors. But this one has a different category. The Marvel ones, and well, these ones, this one in particular, looks more calm and realistic. Right there, so that you have plenty of choices. And with another black Tyrannosaurus, these darker skins, wow, that is really cool. Once again, for this T-Rex, it looks like it's battle scarred on the top of the jaw there. That's looking very nicely. And this one is more, ooh, gray. I was waiting for a color pattern like this one. That is looking very nice. Darker green coloring tones on the body there. That's looking very nicely. I really like this one. And one of the final ones, ooh, more brown on top there. These colors are all over the place. There's quite a few. This is the model with the most colors for one mod. And the final one is, red one. Yes, beautiful. That's a plus in my book once again. Look at that. Beautiful. Nicely patterned there on the tail. And we've got so many in the enclosure right now. Oh, yeah, look at that. They're all swarming the goats. And they're, wow, look at that. They're a colony of T-Rexes grouped up for a hunt. That was not the final one. This one is even redder with a beautiful wine coloring. It's even better than the last one. Amazing. When I thought it was over, the best yet to come. Look at that. Oh, yeah, you get in the park right there. I think that's the last one. Dr. Henry, did you create any more? We gotta wait. Is it opening? No, that was it. Okay, I think that's plenty of these ones in the park. You all have yourself... Oh, wow, they're really sprinting for it. They were all desperately waiting for this one pool of water. Look at them all simultaneously drinking. That's beautiful. Groups of T-Rexes teaming up. Oh, there's two still arriving right there. Look at that. It is mayhem. It's getting a little bit crowded here, nearing one pond. But even this is not too crowded yet because we've got plenty of other T-Rexes to showcase. Going back to the default ones, but this is not just some ordinary default one because if you look closely, you'll see battle scars right there. So this one is like a scarred Jurassic World's Frontier T-Rex with some other colorings. If it wouldn't block the... Do you mind moving? Yeah, there you go. With some other coloring. This is the Alpine skin, for example. It's more bright and more gray, which I actually like for the Alpine one. So this is a more scarred one and a brighter one for the second default skin, which is looking very nice too. So if you were to move out of the way as well, or are you stuck? All of them are stuck. Come on, move. There's plenty of other T-Rex. Oh, don't you both do that now. And here we go, a third one, which looks like, well, the bug from Jurassic Park 3, but it's not. It's just a different skin for the default T-Rexes with, of course, the battle scars and different color schemes on the leg right there. So that is very nice to see. Goats, please don't imitate the T-Rexes with blocking the entrance. And here we have, ooh, look at that with a different pattern this time. A different pattern along the body. And that is looking very nice. Look at that on top of the body as well. We see some yellow coloring. All of these talented people worked on these T-Rex skins and they are very nice. Look at that. Don't you get any plans in your head to block the entrance once again? Don't you think about that? And here we have, oh, what did I just tell you, T-Rex? Look at what we have here. This is a very nice skin. It's got a blue head right there. I prefer the blue raptor skin though, but look at this. A black and blue T-Rex skin. This is nice to have different skins like these available, and that is absolutely beautiful with the same pattern that the Savannah skin had 2 skins before this, but this one looks very cool. These are the replacements for the default colorings for the Jurassic World ones. As you can see, it's got some scars from the Velociraptors right there. They implemented this before the Rexy Dominion skin in Jurassic World Evolution 2. And these ones just look so cool as well. And a replacement for the other default ones we had at the beginning of this episode. And we're going back to what we had at the beginning. Look at this skin. This is a, well, supposed to be, I think, black and red striped Tyrannosaurus Rex. Did I say Tyrannosaurus Red? The red. We had so many red T-Rexes. I just did a name change. Instead of Tyrannosaurus Rex, we had Tyrannosaurus Red. Here we go. I think this is like a PewDiePie skin or something like that. The color pattern is very interesting. It's very satisfying to look at. Look at this one. It's something different, and we have so many red T-Rexes that this one, we've seen crazier ones in the past. This one does not top it, and it's actually looking pretty nice from the side right there. Another toy dinosaur, that being the canon T-Rex, right there with black spots, and once again a red T-Rex with actual black feather coloring. Now look at this one. So we have 3 T-Rex toys, and it's quite terrifying to see this red T-Rex looking from the shadows and then eating a goat. But look at you, this is an awesome pattern for this T-Rex. Look at you. Wow, these red T-Rexes are so cool. That is just awesome to see them in these color patterns. It's just a milkshake of all these T-Rexes. And the red coloring works very well on this particular T-Rex. Look at this one. That is, I just want to squish it. Maybe it does a squishy, ducky sound when you squish it like a toy. No, you don't do that. And now, can you guess it? Another, well, this time bloody red T-Rex. Look at that one. It's got bloodstains across the body before it even fought a battle or whatsoever. It got damaged very badly, and it is still alive right there. Look at the battle. It doesn't really have scars, but it's got wounds on top of the head we see right there. And, well, across the body. And the question is, will this be the last red T-Rex? Now, this T-Rex is rather special. And it would be a challenge if you, watching, could notice the difference between, well, this T-Rex and the default T-Rex from the game itself. And it wasn't the roar, if that's what you're wondering. So let's take a closer look at, of course, this T-Rex. When we analyze the model once more, can you see it? Well, here it is. This is the Alpha Tyrannosaurus that we see in the Jurassic World Evolution 1 trailers before the actual game got released. So a little bit of a modification to the head we have right there. It's pretty difficult to notice, but there is a change. A flare is active, and that can lure out only one dinosaur, that being the movie Rexy from Jurassic World 2015. And that is this model we have right here. So it's a little bit less detailed, but the model is more like the actual movie converted to like the video games right there. So this is supposed to be like the actual CGI model from the Jurassic World movie. As you can see, it's got a different type of skin right there. It's got some ridges that the sharks have on the sides of the body right there. It's got some scars from the Velociraptor, yeah, from Jurassic Park right there. And while the skull looks, and the head looks different, of course, with a different pupil, different shapes, and whatnot. So this is the movie Rexy in Jurassic World Evolution. And because it's Jurassic World's Rexy, we have to have it fight against Indominus, of course. Look at that. Another bite. Oh, yeah, the Indominus Rex. You gotta look out, because this Rexy is not as a nerf that's in the movie, although the modifications are pretty much the same. This Rexy, even without blue, is not to be underestimated. And another bite to the neck there leaves the Indominus Rex bloody. And wow, oh, another return right there. Oh, Rexy is getting bloody. Oh, it's not looking good for Rexy. Oh, please, no. Oh, I will back down. Okay, there he is. Oh, it is movie accurate. Well, but Final snap. Get out. I don't like you here. Of course you had to come, though. Of course you had to steal the spotlight. This is my episode, I thought. But, Rexy, you made the right choice. It's a concerned mother. She's got a nest somewhere, probably. Who knows? Now, you've seen the movie-accurate CGI one, but have you seen the animatronic-accurate one? And that is this overhaul. The trilogy of all T-Rexes, that being Rexy right here, in her animatronic model. Look at that, much more bulkier. Just like the animatronic used on the movie set of Jurassic Park: The Lost World and Jurassic Park 3. Now we can say, where's the goat? Oh, there's another. More of a T-Rex, it's the movie one. That's what, well, the two cars that Ford Explorers, the people in it, should have seen in the movie. And here we go, the Lost World Buck and Doe T-Rexes in their animatronic models, which looks so good. Look at that. Beautiful. And here we go. Another beautiful model, much more bulkier. Complete different head shape there. Of course, similar to what we're used to. But it's nice to see the animatronic models in this video game as well. And we cannot forget, of course, about, well, the bull one that got killed by Spino very quickly. But this animatronic one was eating from a carcass. And that's this one. Absolutely beautiful. And then we have another one, which is this one, more blue, actually. Look at you. This is quite interesting to see. I like blue on the Tyrannosaurus Rexes as well. So many T-Rexes. And I just need to control them. How do you control the animatronic T-Rex? Go take down the Spino now. What happened here? Rexy is low on health. And of course, it's the Spinosaurus that's now been introduced as well, trying to steal the spotlight just like Indominus Rex. But this Buck T-Rex is fully grown now and will not repeat history. So here we have a bonus rematch between, well, the bull and the Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus. And it doesn't look good for the Spino. And down it goes. Grabs the head, bone-crushing jaws, and defeats the Spinosaurus in revenge of Rexy right there. On top of these animatronic ones, we even have the Trespasser T-Rexes. Right here, look at these awesome color patterns with the head modifications made as well to the skull once again, which looks very cool. And I really like this color pattern too, with the yellow and orange on the bottom with more of a red mixed with orange on the sides, standing over, well, Rexy. Oh, it's looking so sad towards Rexy. Oh no, Rexy. Oh no, okay, I hope it's sleeping right there. Oh, that is not sleeping. You can eat it if it's asleep. Okay, we won't look at that. But wow, look at this beautiful, wacky Trespasser. Beautiful green, yellow colored T-Rex. That is amazing. It's nice to get the refreshments of these bright colors for the T-Rex again. We're back with family friendly. Oh gosh, this is the sad reality to Jurassic World. I mean, if the Giganotosaurus actually managed to defeat it and the eye does not open anymore. Wait, do I hear breathing? I hear a door opening. That's for another T-Rex we have right there, which is another Trespasser T-Rex skin. Look at that with circly dots on the side, which looks very cool. Or tiger skin on the side. That is looking very nicely. Look at you. These 4 ones, because the final one would have to get released still. Here it comes if it were to get out of the way. Yeah, there's a lot of bodies in the way. You would have to move it. There he goes. The final one. Oh, looks like the bull one. Or the bug one. Get confused now. There's so many skins to keep track of. But this one looks cool too. All these Trespasser skins. Oh yeah, you can eat from the Spinosaurus. That is fine. Yes, I approve of that. From big to small. Right there, we've got the baby T-Rex from The Lost World. And it is out of here. Whoa, Rexy, watch out. I've got to put it in slow motion because this one's very fast. We went from the biggest of T-Rexes to the smallest, and it's absolutely adorable. Look at you. Trying to get a little snack there. Oh, it's so adorable. It's so tiny. You can barely see it. But this is the tiny little T-Rex baby. And it's so cute. Got a little steak. And it's happily hopping and running back into, well, I'm not sure, long grass. This is short grass, but for that it's long grass. But these little ones grow up so fast. And it's already bigger. Look at that. The infant T-Rexes, the real accurate ones from the Lost World, are now being released. But it comes with different color patterns as well. Look at this one that we did not see in the movie, a more brown one. And the model looks so good for it too. And here we have a buck one. That's very interesting to see. It's like a baby buck. That's adorable. And we even have more. Oh, wow. This is the bull one. Look at that one. Totally green. That is amazing to have these baby dinosaurs. That's too adorable. And here comes another one. Happily joining Jurassic World and Park. These will soon grow up to become the rulers of the 5 islands. And here is the final one. The final T-Rex. Well, infant right there. Joining the adult T-Rex in this park. And they're absolutely happy. Look at that. Adorable. The model looks fantastic, and this is just the baby T-Rex. It's got the 2 fingers right there. It's got the classic infant head we see right there. And I just want to hear it screech. I just want to hear its painful screech there. It's quite sad, but I want to hear its roar. I hear it in the background. It's trapped somewhere. We've got 5 now, and 1 managed to get either taken by these InGen people. And they learn quite fast, too. Oh, this T-Rex is going for it. Oh, a beautiful pounce. It's eating and hunting down the goat. Oh, that is beautiful. Your mother would be so proud. And after eating, of course, it's time for a little nap. Oh, without the shackles this time. You're free to sleep without any danger in this park. This other baby T-Rex found itself a little snack too. Look at that from the feeder. Oh, Mommy Rex is already closing in. She has priority over the food, but I'm sure she'll lend you some. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. And the people, hope you're having fun watching all these different T-Rexes in this game as well. Oh, they're going to attack the fence. Look at that. Oh, it actually broke it. For an infant, it's quite strong. Look at those strong legs. And it's breaking out. And oh, there you go. Oh, Rexy is actually teaching the youngsters, see, how to hunt, how to get rid of these park enjoyers and visitors, because this is Jurassic Park after all. And they learn quick. Look at that. It's the baby T-Rex. Oh, attacking it. Attacking the park ranger. And down it goes. Oh, whoa. Oh my gosh. The baby T-Rex learned fast. It remembered from the San Diego ship incident. We gotta preserve one of these baby ones because we gotta preserve one of these baby T-Rexes because we need one for the sequel. There we go. It's in the long grass, but you can't hide from this little T-Rex. Look at that. The T-Rex is... Here we go. Little T-Rex, you gotta come with me. There we go. Nice and safe. And there you go. Another hit. That should tranquilize the T-Rex enough. And we'll save it and transport it. And there it goes. The baby T-Rex is being transported to the mainland of this world. And we'll see if this T-Rex can grow big and strong to be released in Jurassic World Evolution 2. Welcome back to Jurassic World 2 and the return of Jurassic Park. With the now built T-Rex Kingdom enclosure, which holds an audience waiting for its start attraction. All the guests are expecting to see some Tyrant Lizard Kings already in this T-Rex enclosure we have set up for every T-Rex in the game that holds every skin and pattern which will be released. Now let's release a T-Rex. That's probably what John Hammond said before Jurassic Park 1993. And here we go. Paddock 9 opens once more. I mean, for the first time. The first ever T-Rex in Jurassic World Evolution 2. Which is, of course, noticeably not Rexy, but the first ever skin with the first ever pattern. Isn't that right, Claire? Database entry. Look at that. Feel free to pause the screen if you'd like to read this in peace. Rexy's roar in the background there. Agreed with my statement right there. Appeared in Jurassic Park, The Lost World, Jurassic Park 2, Jurassic Park 3 on the bottom, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, and Jurassic World Dominion. Pretty much all the movies and series. The most famous of all dinosaurs, Tyrannosaurus Rex, enjoys a fearsome reputation around the world thanks to its size, power, and aggression. A state born or out of its name, which translates to King of the Tyrant Lizards, at around 13.5 meters in length and over 8 tons in weight. Tyrannosaurus Rex was the apex predator of its time, with the most powerful jaw known to science and rows of large serrated teeth. Beautiful. Oh, the description is very good about the Tyrannosaurus Rex, of course. American geologist Arthur Lakes lays a claim to the discovery of Tyrannosaurus Rex when he unearthed multiple teeth in the Morrison Formation, Colorado. The teeth were initially believed to belong to Ornithomimus, but the subsequent discovery of a partial skeleton by Barnum Brown while investigating a site in Wyoming in 1900 was classified as Tyrannosaurus Rex 5 years later, with Lake's find later attributed to the same genus. Beautiful. Tyrannosaurus Rex roamed the western side of North America during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 66 to 68 million years ago. As the apex predator of this period, it's fed on a wide array of prey, including hadrosaurs and chylosaurs, and even large sauropods, using its excellent hearing and heightened sense of smell to hunt down targets. Yes, absolutely beautiful. Once again, the most famous dinosaur of all, and my personal favorite, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, which was also almost named as a Dinosaurus as well. The era late Cretaceous, the family Tyrannosauridae, genus Tyrannosaurus, height 2.5 meters, weight 8.4 tons, length 13.5 meters, and diet carnivorous live prey, aka goats. So yes, in Jurassic World Evolution 1, the patterns that it did have were null, alpine, coastal, steppe, tundra, and wetland. And the patterns that it did not have, unfortunately, but you gotta keep them special, were arid, jungle, rainforest, savanna, taiga, vivid, and woodland. And the Jurassic World Evolution 2 patterns are named Rana, Calcorana, Lithobates, Polgrana, Papurana, Pelephylax, and then finally but not least the black pattern, with all these skins named Soranan Desert, Death Valley, a Great Sandy Desert, a Champlain Valley, Sala del Luasco, Lampopo River, Killian Mountains, Svalbard, Yukon River, Amazon Rainforest, Mangrove Forest, and finally the Gambia River Basin. Those are all the pattern and skin names for the Tyrannosaurus Rexes in both games. Is this how Dr. Henry Wu felt like when incubating all the dinosaurs for the park, but now just rapidly with all the T-Rexes? Skin after skin, gotta get all the T-Rexes. I'm going crazy in the lab. The second T-Rex on the first pattern, which is the Rana one, we have, of course, a lighter brown T-Rex, which looks like Rexy, actually. Would you look at you? Beautiful. Welcome to, of course, Jurassic Park. You're going to hunt down the Ford Explorer. Must go faster already. And here we have the third skin on the first pattern. Keeping the brown, which is nice, but more with a darker pattern coloring. Absolutely beautiful. We're going to have so many T-Rexes in the park. And I already saw a glimpse of the next T-Rex about to be released from this hatchery. The Jurassic Park hatchery. Which of course released a lot of raptors and hadrosaurs and all the other dinosaurs in the park. Brachiosaurus included. This one's more green. Look at that. But keeping the brown pattern. Absolutely beautiful there. And then we have one remaining. Oh, we saw the footstop. Look at that. That's a very nice detail, and it fades away. Then the final skin of this hatchery, not the first pattern, but the hatchery itself, we have this brown, more brown Tyrannosaurus. They're all a little bit different, in different shades of brown. Because that's the realistic color for this T-Rex. And we've got even more. This one's got an even darker coloring of brown. That's very nice for the T-Rex. There it is. That's a very cool color, actually. I like that. And here we have the second one. Let's speed it up real quick. And here she comes. We were going to have so many T-Rexes in the park. Dr. Henry Wu will not even know what hit him. How many T-Rexes do you want in the park? The talking T-Rex. Yes. Pretty much. Yes, as in answer. Oh, this one. More darker purple in color there. That's nice. Brown keeping in the pattern, but now with yellowish outlining. That's very nice as well. And oh, this one's even dark in coloring. That's very nice to see. Beautiful. It's going to be very entertaining to see once again all these T-Rexes now being released. They don't have the labels like steppe or rainforest or tundra. No, these are just the Rana pattern, and then with a lot of extra names. A lot of them, which can just be viewed in the hatchery or species viewer as well. And we're nearing the end of the first pattern. And that still keeps the brown on top. Now with a different shade of green, which is very nice as well. Not sure if it fits the brown coloring around it, but that is definitely a choice. And I feel like this is the final one of the first pattern, which is more of a lightish, oh yeah, green in coloring still there, but that does fit the brownish coloring more. And that is the final one of the first pattern. Now the first one of the second pattern, I believe. Or it is still... No, it is the beginning one, because we got the Desert T-Rex sort of back with a different shade of blue on top, which is going to be very nice. Damn, I'll put it in a different speed because we do have quite a few of T-Rexes to go through. These ones are mainly the ones that we've already showcased, just with a different shade of coloring on top of the actual pattern. So we've actually showcased all of the main colors already. We saw mostly the main colors. Just the brown will be replaced with blue on top we have right there. So let's release. We're going to release all of them. That's still the case. More T-Rexes being released. Look at that. That is my evidence. We still see the cyan, the blue coloring on top, while keeping the main colors for this T-Rex. And they are still looking very nice. And look at that. That is my promise. We're going to release every single skin and every single pattern, of course, in this game looking at T-Rex. Now, the blue coloring will most likely more fit the overall green or blue T-Rex coloring that it also has. It's already getting crowded in here, but we have quite a few more T-Rexes to go, excluding the mod ones. Oh yeah, the lighter skins for these ones suit it more. That is very nice to see. And this is the final one for this hatchery. Yes, that is looking very nice. This is my favorite one for these ones. And this is a darker Tyrannosaurus. And wow, the bluish coloring. I'm going back to normal speed because I do want to see every skin rightfully with each speed and the different overall coloring. But this one is looking very nice. It suits the the rocky environment I've got set up for the T-Rexes here. So we have another T-Rex being released with the second pattern. This one is more bright, back with the brightness once more, and I feel like this is one of the final ones as well for the second pattern. We can see if we have a new pattern if the shading and coloring on top actually changes. So these blue lines on top will fit this T-Rex the most. That's what I mentioned before. And yet another T-Rex. This one, I think the Swamp T-Rex is one of the final ones in the normal coloring, not the pattern. And here we have the third pattern skin, because the colors on top are different, and it actually suits the first T-Rex more now. Look at that, it actually suits him more. And here we have the second skin on this third pattern. Wanted to say second pattern, but we speed through that one. Let me reuse that sentence because that was not English. Because we sped through that one, and this pattern will actually, wow, suit it more. Look at that. This is a very cool pattern for the T-Rex. That is looking very nice. But we got more to showcase, and another T-Rex. Oh, that looks like a primeval T-Rex coloring. Actually, this one looks very nice. The darker brownish pattern on the colored T-Rexes. We're getting into some very nice looking skins, even for them to be official ones. I believe this one looks like the T-Rex on one of the first ever promos before Jurassic World Evolution 2 got released. It's very interesting. And now of course, we need a swampy T-Rex. Yes, with beautiful darker green coloring with another green T-Rex in the background. Very nice there. It's already getting crowded. The T-Rexes won't actually fight each other. That's a relief, I do have to say. Open the door once more. What if Jurassic Park had so many T-Rexes? That breakouts would happen under 5 minutes of releasing them. Not even 5 minutes. That's under 5 seconds. With all these T-Rexes. I'm afraid to turn the camera around. Yeah, because, oh, well, it's actually a relief. We don't have that many yet. Another interesting fact to point out, that the original, of course, patterns that were in Jurassic World Evolution 1, unfortunately, were not brought over to Jurassic World Evolution 2 in this game. And, of course, Frontier decided to create some unique new patterns for all the dinosaurs, including T-Rex, of course. But if you would like to have some of the old patterns, you would have to play Jurassic World Evolution 1. And the final hatchery containing one of the final skins for the third pattern. And this one looks very nice once again. I like the counter shading on these T-Rexes. Reminds me of a great white shark. And we have another beautiful T-Rex while the helicopter of Jurassic Park flies over every time to gather new visitors for so many T-Rexes. And that is understandable. I mean, who wouldn't want to see all these T-Rexes in this enclosure? And we've got a few more to go. So let's release them. Here we have a darker, of course, colored Tyrannosaurus. That is looking very nice. Later, we'll see, of course, the feathered Tyrannosaurs as well, along with the return of the Lost World Jurassic Park 3 T-Rexes. The ones from, of course, that you saw in the database, the Dominion Feathered Prologue Tyrannosaurus, along with Rexy, and even the T-Rexes from Camp Cretaceous. Not to overshadow these T-Rexes, but yeah, they do tend to stand out. More than the skeleton T-Rex that we also have here. That deserves some showcasing as well from the Jurassic Park update and DLC. And we have another green one right there. Beautiful. That's looking very nice. And oh, that is socializing animation there. I thought I was breaking the fence there for a second. But the T-Rexes are happy in their enclosure. Watch out for the tails there. And the final one of the third pattern is this one. And it doesn't look too bad, actually. Very interesting Tyrannosaurus game. We're going to see a lot of interesting ones. The park is already filling up very nicely with all these T-Rexes, and people are enjoying them very much. Look at all of them. Welcome to Tyrannosaurus Rex Park. Right there, they're all crowding up in next to the T-Rex Kingdom enclosure, of course. Who wouldn't? So many T-Rexes. Oh my god, it's actually crowded. Oh my god, get away. Try to squeeze through the entrance, and this is packed already. So many T-Rexes in this small enclosure. Yeah, this is not a good habitat for the T-Rexes. And later on, once we've released all of them, it's going to be packed. What is it eating? T-Rex is just grabbing steak out of thin air. Where are you getting that steak from? It's a magic T-Rex. Or it actually ate it from this carcass over here, but that was it. Very nicely. Let's check it from these people's perspective. At least you can see the T-Rex now. At least there won't be any problems of not seeing the T-Rex on your tour. T-Rex, you gotta move before the explorer. Oh, that's going to be a traffic jam for sure later on with the amount of extra T-Rexes we're going to be releasing right now again. The first skin of the fourth pattern. Coming out, Mr. T-Rex. Here we go. Beautiful. With more of a purpling color on top. Once again, that's the desert T-Rex we have right there. Slow down for this T-Rex. And then, of course, we have a second skin for this pattern, the Park Rana. We had the Rana, Calco Rana, and Lithobates. But this one is the Park Rana pattern, which is looking very nice once again. Then we have the Great Sandy Desert, which doesn't really look like the desert. The other ones are, well, okay, it does have the desert sort of vibe to it. Or you disagree with me that? T-Rex roaring in my ear. I think he disagreed. Oh, she's sorry. All of the T-Rexes are female, of course. But perhaps in this park, one could be male. I mean, we need some T-Rex babies soon enough. I mean, what happened to the final infant? Whoa, watch out, T-Rex. Okay. What happened to the final T-Rex, the infant? We've got another skeleton right here. Look at that. A second one roaring right there. So we'll showcase the second skeleton T-Rex. That's not part of the patterns, but it's here either way. Here we have another beautiful pattern. I like the purple colors on top. But with the infant, what happened to it? It got transported to it. We're still awaiting its arrival in Jurassic World Evolution 2. And in the meantime, we'll get over to the second hatchery, which includes, of course, the other Tyrannosaurus Rexes. The sixth skin for the fourth pattern. And it's looking interesting, to say the least. All the T-Rex skins are looking, you know, fine. Pretty good. I do have my favorites. I'm not sure if that's one that's actually part of it. Let's see if this T-Rex. Oh yeah, that's a much better skin for the T-Rex. That is looking very nicely on top there. Oh, you didn't want to leave more of the hatchery apart. That's sort of understandable. Don't worry about that. We've got more T-Rexes, of course. There we go. I'll only speed up the door closing and opening because, well, if you don't have a T-Rex on the screen, then what is the video in this long episode even about? Right there. And here we go, another T-Rex. Yes, I like these darker ones. I hear a lot of social animations in the background, which is very nice. And a lot of sleeping T-Rexes. This one's looking very nice. That is very cool. The darker skins remind me of, or the lighter ones remind me of the coastal ones. Definitely the darker ones from the first game. This one's interesting. Let me just tell you, interesting. And that is another T-Rex. Oh, this T-Rex. Oh, you want to go back in the hatchery? Yes, of course. I mean, there you go. You can. The door's still open. It's closing quick. Oh, you're too late now. Is the door opening again? No, it's actually definitely closed until we have to incubate even more. But for now, yeah, you're walking with me. You're walking with me to the other hatchery. So yeah, I'll open this one for you. You can hop back in. The third hatchery opens for, well, more T-Rexes. You could have guessed that, right? Most likely. Has your popcorn ran out yet? Is your popcorn bucket empty? Go get a refill because we've got plenty of more T-Rexes to go. Should have said that when opening up the second game, of course. This one. But this one's looking more nicely, yeah, with the purplies colors on top. Yeah, the pattern don't actually change for the T-Rexes, but the colors do. So this is, of course, there's only one pattern, actual pattern. I say patterns because it has different, of course, colors for the patterns. But it kind of only has one pattern, which are the stripes on top and along its tail, which still look very nicely. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the lawyer is in... This is occupied right now. Because there are literally, I'm guessing, already over 100 T-Rexes in this one enclosure. That is too much to handle. If you hear closely... Oh, we gotta showcase this T-Rex, of course. Oh, it actually looks like a blank pattern now. If I hear correctly, he is shaking in his boots already. That is definitely happening right now. He is keeping quiet now. He is not moving at all. Anyways, let's, yeah, of course, let's release more T-Rexes. Of course. And, oh, can we get a roar? Right there, that's the Jurassic World Dominion reference. Yeah, that's very nice. We couldn't really get it because, well, you're not Rexy to begin with. So I feel like this hatchery has one T-Rex left, and then we're already moving on to the other one. Oh yeah, this one suits it very nicely. Look at this pattern, very cool. Hopefully my giant T-Rex head isn't in the way all the time. Right, as we have to have the camera like this with the beautiful sunlight to view all of our magnificent new attractions to the park. And here we have another T-Rex, a swamp-like T-Rex. Very interesting color with the red. Not too sure if I do actually like the skin, but it's very interesting to see. It's got some volcanic ash on top there while it's a jungly looking T-Rex. This should be like the unreleased jungle pattern they have for Jurassic World Evolution 1. So we sort of have redemption in that area. Then we have a more of a, yeah, this is very nice. I feel like we've entered a new pattern. The Papurana, which is more of the red on top. So that is very cool to see. Did we have a desert-like T-Rex? Otherwise, we have not entered a new pattern yet. But I feel like we're moving away from the purple coloring. And that is definitely the case. Here we have another beautiful, almost crimson-colored T-Rex. Absolutely beautiful. And whoa, I actually thought I released two, but no, it's one of the older T-Rexes. You've got to move, T-Rex. We've got more to showcase. Here we have it. I'm scratching my head as I'm very interested to see all of them. Good thing you're blocking the fourth hatchery and not this one. Or the fifth one. We've got another one in there. And that is this one. Beautiful. Well, interesting pattern to say the least. Red with the outlined orange coloring doesn't match too many, but it's interesting nonetheless. It will fit the environment, definitely. If we had a fallen kingdom erupted volcano, then it would suit it very much so. And a new T-Rex being released from, well, a new hatchery. Look at you. Magnificent. Yeah, the red coloring definitely suits a darker colored dinosaur more. In this case, well, the T-Rex, of course. Then we have yet another one. Beautiful. I think this one will suit it as well. Yeah, definitely. That's a much better color combination. I'm gonna turn deaf out of all these T-Rex roars I had to endure today. Constantly in my ear, T-Rex. I know I am one, but wow, give me... Just don't roar for a change. Just stop roaring. Okay, you just can't help yourself, T-Rex. After every trailer, you just have to roar. And even in being released, you just have to roar in my face again. Although I will never get sick of it. It's beautiful. And surprisingly enough, the colors on this T-Rex do match it again. That is nice to see. Man, it is getting packed. in here. I bet that kingdom cannot hold all the T-Rexes at once. Do we have another T-Rex from this hatchery? No, we don't. We will move on to the next one. Tour has been disabled. Emergency shutdown. What happened? Oh, that is not looking good. Oh, no. The guest got attacked. A lot of angry T-Rexes. Oh, that is carnage. Look at the carnage over here. What happened here? The T-Rexes. Oh, they can't handle it. We've got a couple of broken down Ford Explorers. That is not good. I don't even believe the T-Rexes intentionally attacked the cars. It's just because they're normally walking and there's so many. Wow, emergency shutdown. Okay, that's understandable. We've got a Jeep already assigned for that task to fix the park, of course. You gotta evade all the T-Rexes. Look at this driver go. Wow, she knows what she's doing. Look at that. Nice dodge for the T-Rex right there. We got one incoming right there. Let's go faster once again. This one's going actually very fast. I doubt that the T-Rex can keep up with this Jeep we have right here. Look at that. Oh, punch the tail there of the T-Rex. Watch out. These are still, even though we have plenty of them, they're still very valuable assets in the public eye. And in, well, the manager's eye we have right there. Okay, T-Rex, I command you to race after this this Jeep. Look at this one. It's avoiding the T-Rexes very nicely, though. Oh, we got a one T-Rex coming from the right. Oh, already avoiding it very nicely. You can return back through the cage. And maybe we'll need you again in the future. Who knows? Hopefully not. Oh, the T-Rex was just too late. Too slow. One of the final hatcheries will contain... Oh, I thought that was a skeleton T-Rex. Whoa, that is a very good looking pattern. Oh, the pattern actually changed for this one. It's only on the head right now. That's very nice. Oh, look at that. Oh, walk towards the camera. That is very nice. Or it is actually perfectly in sync of the coloring that the first skin, the Savannah Desert, is colored in. Let's see. The second pattern. Oh, it was. Wow, that was a coincidence. Right there, I see it on top. It's more of a beige color now on the back with the lines. So that was a nice fade with all the colors. We've got so many T-Rexes. Hopefully my game will not crash and can handle all these different T-Rexes. We will soon actually find out. Oh, I can't release. It's obscured. I see it, the T-Rex right there. It's waiting. We've got so many T-Rexes in it. Had to wait. I was like, T-Rex, can you be released now? This is, oh wow, almost T-Rex number 65, as in 65 million years ago. This is a very cool pattern. Look at you. It's so sad I couldn't showcase you in the more cinematic, beautiful camera angle, but this is a very good color combination. Look at that. I really like that one. Let's see the next one there, but while the camera gives 10K camera broken on the floor right there. Hopefully the animatronic didn't do that while production of Jurassic World or Jurassic Park movies. Biting it in half. This one is pretty default as well. I really like that color. Look at this one. It's one of the first patterns. A lot more detail to that one. I hear people screaming in the background. The Ford Explorer. Oh my word. Oh, it's right in the T-Rex. How did it do that? Yeah. How? How? God, sir, my T-Rex brain can't calculate what happened. How? How did it? How did it do that? How, as a car, can you land on top of a T-Rex's back? How? The T-Rex can't pick it up with its arms. It can't, like, not to, of course, to put any negativity on the arms, but come on. It can't grab a T-Rex, or, well, can't even grab a T-Rex. Can't grab a car and put it on its back. It's trying to play with all these cars. Oh, that's quite funny to see. All right, let's go back to the skin showcase. Glad I caught that on camera. Okay. Moving on to the final skin batch of this pattern we have right here from the final hatchery. And this one has a blend in as well. Looks like it's the same skin, but it's not. It's a different skin. Watch out for that T-Rex tail. Would you step over it? Oh, you will actually. That's very nice. Then we have yet another T-Rex, of course, being released. And wow, these are being released like hotcakes, and that is very nice. Beautiful. Oh, we got the chopper coming in. Whoever is in that Jurassic Park helicopter will see all these T-Rex and be like, this is what... Do you have anything else on your tour? Oh, it can't be released, of course. It's being obstructed by all these T-Rexes again. Yeah, it's getting a little crowded. Just a little, though. But this one's looking very nice. At least it's getting greeted by all these other dinosaurs now. That is looking very nice. That skin looks actually similar to the T-Rex that got really wants to go back. Got interrupted by. All the park managers are a little bit nervous. Yeah, they're looking at all the T-Rexes like, is this okay? Can this be maintained? I'm just glad they're not escaping. Call me a happy T-Rex. And my game is still functioning. As soon as my game begins to decrease in performance, I will get rid of all these T-Rexes, because we have seen all the skins. And I'll soon turn the camera around to see all these other T-Rexes. But I think we've got a couple more remaining. Beautiful green one. I haven't seen a green one in ages, but I like the color pattern for this one. That is very nice. Look at that. All the patterns will, of course, look very identical to each other, so it's a little bit challenging to tell them apart. And the final skin, ooh, it almost camouflaged there, like Indominus Rex. We've got the final skin for this pattern, and it is looking very nicely. So let's turn the camera around and let's see all the T-Rexes in this enclosure. Wow, it is packed. Look at that. We do not have any King Kogs in here. Jeff Goldblum. No. Ian Malcolm. We only have T-Rexes. This feels like the Colosseum from Dinosaur King. Dr. Z's dream. I completed it, although he did not want only T-Rexes in his park, of course. But it will... this is the only time I had to put in the computer, in the words of Ed. And then Terry breaks in and creates havoc in the island, of course. But no, this is only different colored T-Rexes. Welcome to T-Rex Park. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm shedding a tear as a T-Rex fan. Yes. It's only fair if we actually do... If you guys like this video enough, we'll do this with the Spinosaurus as well. The Spinosaurus Aegypticus. Because it is only fair. But wow, it is getting crowded. I can't even name one skin. Can't name one skin. They're all mainly... well, migrating towards the middle. They're leaving the... There's only one in the T-Rex kingdom. Only one. And all the people are here just waiting to see all these skins. But there's just one T-Rex casually there. Oh, more will be joining it. Look at that. More will be joining it. Let's see how the goats are doing. Ah, of course, the goats are gone. Yeah, you've... I feel like this live prey feed of the goats has been constantly dispensing. I feel like 200 goats have been released in the meantime of me releasing all the T-Rexes. I feel like it's only fair for us to actually do a little bit of a break and actually drive the Ford Explorer into the park. So here we have it. Let's avoid this T-Rex. This is not a relaxing park. Look at that. Highlight all the T-Rexes. They're all blue now. Handbrake, switch camera. Let's do that. Let's see the inside. You must be terrified. Look at this. All these T-Rexes around. Oh my. Oh, we're already being rocked around. Okay, we're being told by the other T-Rexes to move it along. Watch out, don't break the windshield. This T-Rex will gladly just relax right there. We'll try to stay on the main road and not end up like these other Ford Explorers. There we go. So happening. And there we are. Watch out for this other T-Rex. Oh my gosh. At least this one still works without the actual track. Reverse. So many other T-Rexes. Sleeping T-Rex. I gotta reverse. This is T-Rex driving skills we have right there. Come on. Let's go. Catching a little bit of a water. Oh, doesn't matter. We're still functioning. Let's get out of here. Avoid this T-Rex. Avoid that T-Rex. When dinosaurs rule the earth. Here we go. Next to the two golden T-Rex. Statues, welcome to Jurassic Park. And there we are. And now we're in the actual normal Jurassic Park tour, what it was meant as you can see right here. Of course, it went a little bit slower, but this is how Alan Grant and the whole group felt like visiting the T-Rexes. Beep, beep. At least now we can actually see the T-Rexes and the goat this time. Yeah. It's a positive factor for this park. And let's return the Ford Explorer back in the enclosure. Let's put it back real quickly. There we go. Hello, Mr. DNA. Yes, let's release even more T-Rexes. Whoa. Hello, T-Rex. Are you greeting me at the entrance? Am I allowed to come inside? I'll take that as a yes. I couldn't agree more. So these T-Rexes, wow, they're amazing. They're just absolutely amazing. No, it is not. That's the problem. I've seen Jurassic Park and I just witnessed it. More T-Rexes, more can never have enough. These guests will enjoy T-Rexes all day, and they shall not see any dinosaurs other than this specific one. We need all of them. Release all of them. And we're nearing the end game for the T-Rexes. This is one of the final patterns, if not the final pattern, the blank pattern with the surrounding desert skin. And next up is, of course, the valley one without any patterns, because this is the final pattern, and it looks like Rexy, just without a pattern. More bright in a way. So here we go. One of the final default T-Rexes in Jurassic World Evolution 2. And I'll be surprised if we hit 100 T-Rexes. That's what we're aiming for in this park. And the guests will be very happy to see that. Of course, I'll make them happy. Otherwise, I'll set all of these T-Rexes loose in the park. And, well, eat them all and cause a breakout. Great Sandy Desert once again skin. And next up, we have the Champlain Valley skin. Right there. The pattern, I should say. Not even skin. Just the... Oh, no. Well, the skin. And the blank pattern with it. Absolutely beautiful. The swamp coloring right there. These are more of the null T-Rexes. Yeah, basically. This should have been like pattern 1. Look at that. Oh, the T-Rexes. That's so nice. They're like spectating it. The final ones. They're like, yeah, be released. Be free. Look at that. This one is welcoming it. Oh, that's adorable. These really are social creatures, aren't they? Look at you. Beautiful. The Salar del Huasco T-Rex. I believe that's the one. Or is the Limpopo River. Oh, that's this one that's about to be released. Right there. No, not blocking the path once again. We need a T-Rex. We need another one. More. Give it from the hatchery. Open up the hatchery. We need more. Or is that all of them? That cannot be all the T-Rexes. We have not gotten this far to release all these T-Rexes. Open up. There we go. It's opening up for more Rexes. Beautiful. This one looks more like the 1993 T-Rex. Rexy, of course. Wow. So many adult T-Rexes. We're still missing the infant and or baby ones. Oh, we see a little socialized animation there. There's so many T-Rexes. I wouldn't be surprised if this skeleton was actually part of one of the first skins of the T-Rexes. And here we have another one being released. So many. This has been such a great journey so far. And getting more guests, that's always it's always good. Get more guests right there for our T-Rex park, literally. And even more are being released right now. There's the next one. Oh, this one looks like Rexy from, I'm guessing almost Dominion wanted to say, but then again, that's right. I think that's more of the Walking with Dinosaurs skin there. And missing the pattern, of course. But it got me all the documentary vibes. And there we are. That's the more crimson-like T-Rex. I like this one. Wine-colored Tyrannosaurid. And do we have another one in the hatchery? Yes, I feel like this is the final one for the black pattern T-Rex. No, it's not. Definitely not. doubting myself there. We have more T-Rexes waiting. So many. I really want to hear the Dr. Henry Wu's thoughts on all of these T-Rexes. That and even Jurassic World itself. I want to see what the other park managers have to say about my plan to release all these T-Rexes. Otherwise, we can capture them in the Lost World cage we have right here. This one's getting ready for it. Right there. And of course, this skull. That was one of the earlier T-Rexes that I already spoke of. And if we need a Spinosaurus, then we've got a broken down play right here to fight it. And the final 2 T-Rexes of the final pattern get released. A nice green mixed bluish T-Rex we have right there. Absolutely beautiful with the beige belly. That's looking very nicely. I've seen that before, of course, but I can always mention it again. And the final default T-Rex that we have in Jurassic World Evolution 2, aside from, of course, the movie start skins, is this one, the Gambia River Basin Tyrannosaurus. And that's all of them. That beats the no alpine, coastal, steppe, tundra, and wetland ones that we had in Jurassic World Evolution 1. The comparison in quantity, I almost wanted to say quality, that's debatable, but definitely quantity. If I see this, my gosh, there's like a T-Rex mall over here. I hear something approaching. And this is not a normal T-Rex. This is the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. Rexy. Welcome. Finally, I can introduce actual Rexy to the park. We have right here the 1993 one. And look at you. Wow, this is going to be very interesting if I can actually identify you. If I lose track of you, because I don't have a tracker yet in you, of which one you actually are. But we've got the pattern with the slight noticeable stripes on the back of the body there. More brownish. A little bit of a model change, of course, in the pupil and the head to, of course, make it look like Rexy a bit more. That's what Frontier planned for this Rexy we have right there from the return of Jurassic Park. Now in this game we have Rexy we have right there. And welcome, you're finally not alone. You finally have a full family of T-Rexes. Not only Buck and Doe, but all of these. And I should not hear any complaining of 80 feeling left out or whatsoever. But it's still missing its Dominion companions. That being the Lost World Jurassic Park 2 T-Rexes. Buck and Doe. Now look at you. You're finally with Rexy. Now that's not Rexy though, but we see the pattern with green and of course the orange bits on top. That's actually looking very beautiful. And we can of course forget about the other T-Rex because, well, Eddie knows. They come in pairs. And as you can see, that was color A and this is color B for, well, the Lost World T-Rexes we have right there. It looks more like a tiger skin. That is absolutely beautiful. Look at these patterns. It's refreshing to see these new patterns of the T-Rexes. So welcome. And you not only have Rexy to enjoy in the park, but also, of course, all these other T-Rexes. The Bull T-Rex of Jurassic Park 3 is revived and alive again in this enclosure, as you can see. Keeping the original colors like in the Lost World, but this time with a greenish coloring tone. That's very nice. There's no Spinosaurus around yet to defeat you. And if I do release a Spinosaurus, it must have a personal hatred if it singles you out of literally all these T-Rexes. So you better hide. The campers are nowhere near, because that's understandable. But that does not mean we've got some very kid-friendly T-Rexes, aka Big Edie. Oh, look at that. Absolutely adorable with a beautiful pattern. Look at that. I really like this pattern for the T-Rex. And because we have Big Edie, we, of course, can't forget about Little Edie from Camp Cretaceous. The duo T-Rexes, of course, from Isla Sorna. We have right here with the same pattern, but different colors. And I like it. No, it's adorable. These two T-Rexes were adorable from that show. And now they can happily join all these other T-Rexes. Look at that. Aww. It's not little Edie, but it's still adorable to see the T-Rexes act this way. As life finds a way. Aw, adorable. And the Giganotosaurus is near. Because this T-Rex does not fancy that one. It is the Prologue T-Rex from Dominion. And it is beautifully feathered with fur. And look at that. The only feathered T-Rex in Jurassic World has been released with a furry coat, and it's so nice to see that. Welcome back. You are, once again, brought back to life after the fight between you and the Giganotosaurus 65 or 66 million years ago. Absolutely beautiful. Look at you. Wow, you stand out of all of them. Not even the pattern, but just the looks and design with all the hairs you have on the body. It's beautiful with a different model, and I really like this one. I really like these feathered T-Rexes, even now in Jurassic World, which is beautiful, beautiful. Eddie, please stay out of the car because it's little Buck and Doe surrounding the vehicle once again. There is no movie theater around, but these people are searching for a specific T-Rex, and it is the Jurassic World Dominion latest Rexy. Use your giant flashlight to track down this escaped Tyrannosaurus, and it is beautiful. Eyes all on this T-Rex, because this is the film canon Rexy, of course, by this official game. And we see the Velociraptor scratches on the side, the different pupil, the model changes, and the default skin, of course, for Rexy, scarred after all the fights between the Indominus Rex and other theropod dinosaurs, fought off raptors and could have fought off against the Indoraptor. So many other maybe random dinosaurs, Carnotaurus as well. And now we have the Dominion Rexy in here, and I feel like she's going to be the alpha of all these T-Rexes. And she is gladly T-Rex number 92. There are 92 if you release all the skins separately and all the patterns separately. T-Rexes officially in this game. Rexy 2022, or I guess 2024 as well. Soon 2025 as well, when the next Jurassic World movie comes out as well. But the T-Rex paradise is soon to be over, because we've got a formidable foe being released from Jurassic Park 3, so the bull T-Rex better watch out. It is the return of Spinosaurus, and, well, I do have to say, the odds are not in Spinosaurus's way. There are about literally over 90 T-Rexes versus one Spino, and if this Spino, yeah, look at that, he's like, oh gosh. I'm sorry for what I did in Jurassic Park 3. Have we not settled aside our differences yet? Please. But of course, now that the Spinosaurus got released, we've got T-Rexes turning against each other. Right there, fighting each other for the throne. Because we can't have over 100 kings of Tyrants lizards in here. We've got so many T-Rexes fight. This is going to be a battle royale free-for-all deathmatch right here. The Spinosaurus has been eyeing a T-Rex, and that is what the bull from what? Jurassic Park 3? There is no way. Oh no, it's not. Okay, it's different patterns on the back. I thought for a second there is no way the Spinosaurus actually picked the right, correct T-Rex to face off against, and it did win. Wow, that would have been film canon accurate. And we need some prey for the T-Rexes as well, so let's release some, well, gentle giants, so to speak, the Triceratops. But they can be pretty hard hitters too against T-Rex, shattering bone and literally penetrating the torso of the T-Rexes. It is crowded over here. Whoa, they're morphing and creating new T-Rex hybrids. The Triceratops is being surrounded by all the T-Rexes. Literally T-pack hunting from all sides. A bite on the leg, on the tail, but does actually deliver a blow to this swamp-like T-Rex. But I think oh no, just like the Spinosaurus, although the Spinosaurus did quite well, Letsu actually wins. It is a pretty balanced. Triceratops is not out yet, but we've got so many T-Rex. Oh, you just pierced your leg. T-Rex. This one is just casually sleeping in between all of the mayhem. The Triceratops is ready for a battle, but does get the frill penetrated into, well, the lower part of the torso there, which could inflict a lot of damage and more on the Triceratops. No, that's pretty sad to see, but it's nice. And now a big stopper is joining, well, the arena as well. It's not a carnivorous one, so it can't really defend itself, but it was seen in so many other Jurassic Park movies, and it's a fan favorite too. So I just have to include the magnificent Brachiosaurus. It's a dinosaur. Oh, I'm almost sad to see it go again, just like in Fallen Kingdom. That is so sad. I just know what's to come. Oh no, that is so sad. Look at this. Literally being released in an enclosure full of T-Rexes. That is so sad. But we do see a beautiful little head scratching animation by T-Rex there. That is always nice. Oh no, it got attacked in the meantime. I couldn't even see that in time. All the T-Rexes are surrounding the Brachiosaurus one by one. They're slowly grabbing the legs. They're really excited. Oh, look at this. Oh, grabbing the tail. That's so sad. Another foot. I feel like the Brachiosaurus, can't hold up much longer. Come on, Brachio. You got this. Stomp. Like, defend yourself against all these T-Rexes. You do have a defense mechanism built in, don't you? No, you don't. Oh, my God. Got a T-Rex attached to one of them. Yeah, it gets attacked from all sides. So you see that? It's got Stomp on the T-Rex. That T-Rex should have a concussion. Realistically speaking, Brachiosaurus, I'm not too sure how long you can hold on. No, down it goes. And it flops down. That's so sad. And the Brachiosaurus goes down. So many T-Rexes were attacking it at once. We've got Big Edie running towards the Spino. A rematch after Camp Cretaceous. And it actually finishes it. Avenge the bull T-Rex. And it's Big Edie that lost against the Spino too. Wow, it can't get any more perfect than that. And will happily enjoy a Spino snack after, well, just sitting next to its prize. And a quick drinking break, of course, in between all of the chaos in the park. And it's nice to see the T-Rex drink as well. Look at that. Yeah, you're enjoying a little drink for yourself there. Beautiful. That is a victory roar against the Spino. It cannot be handled for some of the T-Rexes, or are just fainting out of, well, too much chaos. And with old age, it will soon become a fossil. We have a hybrid that will soon grow even taller and bigger than the T-Rex itself. In the words of Dr. Henry Wu, the camouflaging Indominus Rex, or Diabolus Rex, what it was almost called, just like Dinosaurs. Dr. Henry Wu, you're here already. A T-Rex that looks like Rexy is taking on the Indominus and immediately gets taken out. Didn't stand a chance. Yeah, the T-Rex has not been the star in the latest movies and even the video games, whether it comes to their statistics or, well, their capability in combat. Indominus Rex is just sweeping all of the T-Rexes. This T-Rex will soon go down because this one is extremely agitated. Its survival instincts are even more aggressive than normal because there's so many T-Rexes. It's creating another hybrid surrounding it and in the area. Yeah, it's extremely pissed off and will take down as many T-Rexes as it probably can. But it's just too much to handle. even for the Indominus Rex herself, and cannot take down many T-Rexes because there's just too many. Wow, look at that bone crush in the neck there. Indominus Rex goes down easily without a Mosasaurus this time. And down goes the hybrid of Tyrannosaurus. The alpha of the raptors have been taken down, but that does not mean that the raptors are out of the game. Because here they are. We've got whole Delta leading the charge along with the Lost World Raptors. Another T-Rex versus T-Rex fight. A jab to the body right there. Two green T-Rexes are clashing it out. There's a lot. Who's the actual... Oh my god, look at all the icons on the screen. Who's the actual alpha of the group? I can't even tell. This is the alpha T-Rex out of all of them, number 28. The T-Rexes are going crazy because one of the raptors are going into the kingdom enclosure and attacking a T-Rex. Blue is all being thrown away already. Some of the raptors are failing horribly. Even in this game, they can't manage to take down a T-Rex. Try to camouflage like Indominus. Oh, but against the wall there. This is T-Rex's enclosure right there and has successfully faced off some of the raptors. Rexy is eyeing the gate and is attacking it with all her strength. She's attacking the main gate to escape in the park because there's just too many T-Rexes and that's even too much for her to actually handle. The gates are opening for Rexy and she has managed to escape once more. And the T-Rexes are getting ready to, well, create another Jurassic Park disaster. All the T-Rexes have officially broken out, and it's Rexy that's leading the charge right there. Oh, that is a stomp and charge ahead, but the human, that must have been painful. We've got so many T-Rexes slowly being released as well. We've got one park manager trying to run away, but she's not fast enough. The T-Rexes are here to claim the island once more. Must go faster. Oh, down goes another human. And away it goes. It's somewhere in the tummy. If you can hear me breathe. I don't think the bite force of all these teeth pretty much secured a quick unalive session for that human. Especially these two security guards. These two T-Rexes are just casually chilling. While humans are literally being stomped on. Wow, and grabbing a quick snack there, T-Rex. Oh, look at them. Two T-Rexes on the hunt. One goes down, another goes down. It is mayhem in Jurassic Park and World. Once again, the T-Rexes are going on a T-Rex rampage. The Jeeps better watch out for this specific Tyrannosaurus. So many T-Rexes are headed towards the humans and all of them are just getting swallowed left and right. Oh, it's the Lost World T-Rex. And here's just a random T-Rex though, but it is angry and is running towards another human. Look at that. Oh, that security guard. Oh, it's not going to be alive for much longer. Oh, it's not. Oh, both of them. Oh, that is still painful. And yeah, beautiful to see. I love this. I am munching away my popcorn. Oh, it's the feathered T-Rex that's looking to escape Jurassic Park now as it turns nighttime. The goat is still there. And now there's plenty of T-Rexes to witness. And these guests are not particularly scared, even though on the other side of the park, it is mayhem. Yeah, these people know. They're running for their lives right now. They're running in a specific direction. And oh, it's a T-Rex that's right here. Oh, I didn't even notice. T-Rex jump scare right there. It's running towards the group of humans. It's not Rexy though, but wants to go back. Look at that being stomped on. This is horrifying. That was quite of an interesting jump scare. Then it goes back into the forest. Wow. Jurassic Park might soon be closing. Wow, this is the best attraction. Being eaten alive by T-Rexes. Not one, but literally hundreds. People are still very much enjoying the enclosure of the kingdom right here of the T-Rex. They're nice and dry, and that is safe as well. I doubt that T-Rex can break this. But look at that, absolutely beautiful. We're running out of T-Rexes in this enclosure. Well, I said there's like 5 here blocking the entrance because they're all scattering over across the park and reclaiming Isla Nublar. And this one actually broke down. Look at that. It is broken down trying to put a flare up towards the goat. And there's plenty more T-Rexes for this park to make money off of. And that is it for the official T-Rexes in this game. Now we're headed into the modded section. People are still running for their lives, and the T-Rexes, some of them, are headed back into the forest. And I think Jurassic Park will still open for another attraction. The goat is finally running away, and well, Lex, you asked where the goat is. It is gone. And that was rather quickly. At least this T-Rex won't break out. While the storm is passing, we have installed some T-Rex mods. And these are all the current Tyrannosaurus Rex mods for Jurassic World Evolution 2. Starting with, of course, me, the fan favorite Tyrannosaurus Rex from Dinosaur King, Terry. Well, it crashes. Guess we're not seeing Terry. No, look at that. He's even looking unamused in the picture here. He's like, really, Jurassic World Evolution 2? Really? I'm not allowed in the sequel. Wow. Your time will come, Terry. We've got other mods, and soon you will rise again. Your flames will flame on. So we'll just use old footage of a live stream where we actually released Terry back 2 years ago when the modding for this game specifically started when it was brand new. So that is actually Terry still on the default Terry model we have right there. It's absolutely beautiful. And in there it actually fights Spiny, the Spinosaurus. Oh, that is beautiful to see in the desert environment. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, little Terry there with the Spinosaurus. Terry backs down though because, well, even back then the Spinosaurus was more superior in statistics. But Terry looks absolutely amazing. But this is all we have. It is rare footage of Terry in Jurassic World Evolution 2. And we will say goodbye for now. And we're back in the park. And all the other dinosaurs are gone. The T-Rexes are safely in their cages. They're resting on other islands. And maybe hunting down some dinosaurs and humans. But who cares about that? That's not why we're here. While it is still a little bit light time for a little longer, we will actually release the Bioluminescent T-Rex's skins. Now, all of them come with different types of patterns and skins, like the official ones, but that would be a couple of more hours of showcasing all of these different ones. So, first up, we will release just one T-Rex and then go along each pattern with green, yellow, purple, white, red, etc. with a random, of course, skin attached to them. So, let's release the first glow-in-the-dark T-Rex. And here she is. Colory, that's the wow, color T-Rex that I perfectly had imagined. Look at that. It is one glowy Tyrannosaurus Rex, and it is beautiful. Look at you. I like the pattern as well, with the stripes going down and on top of the head there. It looks like the normal Jurassic World pattern that it has, but more brightened up, which looks amazing. This is, wow, such a cool skin. Look at that. Looks like the entire rest of the body is a little bit glowing with that too. So let's release the other T-Rexes, and this time we can actually, because we're not going to showcase all of the combinations, release 2 at the same time. So let's see. We're finally going to see the 2 camera action for 2 T-Rexes. Ooh, yellowy skin there. We'll mostly see the bioluminescent and can't really see the normal skin, but later we'll change it back to daytime right there and see the actual colors on all of the dinosaurs, but this is a yellowy glow, which is very nice, very nice. I think this is going to be green. I think the plants are giving it away. Is it going to be a green coloring? This is quite interesting. I haven't seen these before. Or more yellow. Okay, the other one was orange. This one's more yellow. I really like that. Look at that. I love them. Introducing the park. Visitors are going to have a nasty deja vu with all the T-Rexes once again being released. We're not releasing that many this time. Park managers, calm down. And here we go. This is a green one, definitely. What comes after yellow on the color spectrum? Right there, it's green. There it is. Oh, wow. Really like this one. That looks so good. I love how it fits the grass environment too. And forest. That would look so incredibly good for this T-Rex. That is amazing. I love these colors. Another one. Well, we still see the beautiful green Tyrannosaurus in the background. Which color is this one? Roll the dice. Ooh, it's purple or pink. I think it's pink. More pink, yeah. Looks like the first one. Look at that, beautiful in a line migrating to the south. These are birds after all. Dinosaurs, amazing. Oh, wow, look at you. Oh, that is so lovely, so lovely. Okay, and then we have 3 more in total, 6 remaining. 3 per pattern. I think this is going to be more purple. Or not. Yes, it is. A little bit more white on top of the head crest there above the eyebrow. Beautiful. Glowy additions to the park. That is amazing. They do look rather similar. This is the more pink, but yeah, definitely more contrasted in colors. Next up, we have... Ooh, let's see. Purple legs and feet. That can only mean one thing. A new other purple one. It's just the same one. Did I release the same one? I'm not too sure, but it doesn't hurt to show it once more. These are purple ones, I think. Can we see the colors for this? Yeah, Lux purple. And then we have, these are, it's also Lux purple. What are these ones? This is pink. Right, there we go to pink. And then we go to pink. And then we go to, blue. It's blue, but it's purple. Last time I saw blue, it was looking differently than this. So it is marked as blue, but it's... I think the color codes are rather an interesting and challenging story with modding to get right in. I guess both games. Red has always been the challenge in the first game, but in this second game, I think it's blue, not purple. You get obviously purple when you select blue. I know, wait, that was supposed to be blue. Now this is, I do know, the white one. So it is white colors. An albino coloring to the T-Rex. The purple ones are awaiting its release. Oh, wow, that looks so good. I really like these. A little bit of a refreshment from all the... Oh, look at the yellow one and the green one in the background. Oh, that's adorable. Yes. Look at these 2 colored T-Rexes. That's... Oh, it's so satisfying to look at these T-Rexes. Look at them. Let's take a closer look at these colors. Beautiful. Wow, if only the real T-Rexes had this, like, the feather T-Rex or actual Rexy and some of the Lost World T-Rexes, but these are great. These are a fantastic mod addition to your T-Rexes. Look at this. Beautiful. Okay, so let's actually see them during the night as well, even though the effect will be less wow and amazing, but we do have to showcase them. Isn't that right, Mr. DNA? And here we are during the day. They are still visible, and now you can actually see the random other default patterns. Oh, this what T-Rex is eating the humans in the in the little kingdom enclosure we have right there. You still see the coloring. It's still bright enough. It is still bright. It's not like the normal patterns. So I actually prefer these over the normal patterns because they glow a bit. It's very nice. Look at this red one. It's so good. It looks so well done. Look at that. Exiting the entrance there. It's beautiful. The pattern is more noticeably too. So these are fantastic additions to your T-Rexes and definitely will give that wow factor to your park visitors. But we haven't got time to... I keep getting hypnotized. We can't showcase these any longer. All these T-Rexes look amazing. Look at that. It's beautiful, especially these two. That is fantastic. But we've got more T-Rexes to showcase that are even better and even cooler than these. And our next mod is a Prehistoric Planet Hank Tyrannosaurus Rex, which unfortunately is not working in the game anymore. So these T-Rexes, absolute beauty, with of course the lips and the cover teeth and a different model shape, a little bit more chunkier than the T-Rex from Jurassic Park and World. But these two are amazing. Wow, look at that. The swimming T-Rexes. And this is in Jurassic World Evolution 2. And they were once here as mods. And there are quite a few versions of these T-Rexes of the Prehistoric Planet in Jurassic World Evolution 2. For example, this one, which is a different Hank version, but it is similar. And, well, this Hank is just casually waiting for it to become compatible again for the game. Look at that. He is waiting and looking into the distance, waiting for its return. And the next boss, Tyrannosaurus, is a, well, it is requesting a lot from the game. A genetically modified T-Rex, not Indominus Rex, but the Mortem Rex boss from Jurassic World Alive, the mobile game, aka the Godzilla Rex. Look at those dorsal plates on the back with the spikes, and then the power-ups, and then it's much bigger than other dinosaurs. It is amazing, and this is like the second skin that you can unlock for the Mortem Rex, and it's absolutely beautiful. Look at those head model there, completely different. But this is a T-Rex, and it's very interesting. I really like the colors for this. I have it unlocked too, with the bluish cyan colors on top of the spikes there, with the overall albino body and the scars on the side. It is looking very menacingly. And we have, once again, just like the Lux skins, all of them, I'll release them in 2 batches, and we have quite a few skins to go through. Now, these ones can, of course, just take as long as the official ones and the Lux skins, but we'll just do 2 random skins with every pattern. So this is the first pattern that the Mortem Rex in this game has. More brown there, and on the right, we see the original skin for the Mortem Rex. Almost, it comes close. I'm not sure if this original one, but it's got a milkshaker colors, basically. More purplish spikes on top there with cyan on the head this time, and it is looking beautiful. Look at that. This is one nightmarish looking Tyrannosaurus. It's got quills on top of the head there. Never noticed that before. Spikes on the throat there, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. All these extra spikes make it more menacing. So that is the first pattern, of course, and now we'll head into the second pattern. Yes, the first Mortem Rex, the white one that we actually released, was its own skin, like blue and Rexy 1983, for example. And this is the second pattern. More green, that's interesting. I like that. These modded T-Rexes are pretty cool on itself. Look at you. Yeah, but I don't hear Claire talk about this one now. Coming in like when you feel her gaze up close. No. She does not want to respond to the dinosaurs that she gave the green light to be released in this Jurassic World Park. And we've got more to go. Let's see which colors this one will have. Oh, that is... Okay, this one has been rolling around in mud. That's interesting, but not to make these T-Rexes angry. That's the last thing I want to do. But look at that. More, gray, brown coloring on the spikes. They're keeping almost the original colors like the first ever Mortem. No, that skin is interesting as well. I'll gladly move on. to hopefully a more colorful skin for the Mortem to be even more hypnotizing than the bioluminescent one. Oh, this is a swamp skin, but it looks very nice. Look at that counter shading of the green on the bottom this time and the blackish coloring on top. This one is very cool. Let's see. This is the second one, but this one is more interesting. Look at that green head. That is looking very cool. I really like this one. Wow, this is awesome. This how to unlock more skins for the actual dinosaur itself. Release it in Jurassic World Evolution 2 instead. Wow, this could be a skin that might come to that boss in the game as well. Well, these are some solid ideas. Now for the fifth pattern, let's see which skins this one will hold. I like how the feet are modeled differently too. Oh wow, more red. The Bloodbath Mortem Rex. The other one has been staying in the sun for a little bit too long. That's a desert-like skin. This one's more red on top. That's pretty cool. And let's see this one. Ooh, orange and brown. Okay, that's very interesting to see as well. There's a lot of different coloring. All of them have very unique colors, and it's very interesting to see all of them. So we got 4 remaining, 2 left to be released. Let's see these ones. I like how the feet are different modeled as well. They're not, I think they changed it around a bit there as well. This one has lighter orange coloring, which is very nice. Good for a desert map for the Mortem Rex. How many dinosaurs would to be needed to take down these as well? I don't think 4 online players that you normally use to battle the Mortem Rex can even defeat all of these Mortem Rexes at the same time, because we're going to release 2 more. And these are the final ones. I think this is on blank pattern. So these are just like random skins on a blank pattern. But there's still a pattern on the spikes. But more greenish coloring is now on the top half of the body. So it's a gamble, and I really like it. Look at that. Wow. All of these Mortem Rex as well. This one is more darker coloring. Look at that. That is so menacing. That is so cool. I really like all of them. And all of these Mortem Rexes, wow, with their colors. This is a different type of T-Rex. Let me tell you that. All we need now is the return of Omega-09 that we also showcase. That this beats the Jurassic World Evolution 1 skin though, but we still need Omega-09 model change in Jurassic World Evolution, dude. That is something we do not have when we're talking about Defense Project T-Rexes right there. But I really like this green one. Look at this one. That is so cool. So yeah, would you prefer the bioluminescent one or these jagged looking T-Rexes? This is amazing on itself, and there's so many skins to showcase as well. We can see them being friendly. Look at that. Are they being friendly? Yeah, I think so. Oh, they're very wary though. But look at that. Oh, the spikes. That must hurt. Shelter coverage. I think a lot of people are, yeah, seeking shelter right now. That's a good decision. So for that, we've got more T-Rexes to go. So we're saying goodbye. We have defeated you, Mortem. Yeah, definitely. To the Mortem Rex T-Rex. This boss dinosaur also now gets released from the lab after being brought back to life from a massive kaiju-like skeleton. And it is the Black Tyrannosaurus from Dinosaur King, with bioluminescent lava colors on the side and back, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Not only a skin change with the glowiness on it, but also a model change to the head to make it more look like the actual Tyrannosaurus from the Dinosaur King show and video games. And it's absolutely looking beautiful, especially with the glowy part. That is a direct reference, and I'm glad that actually works in this game. The glowiness, it looks phenomenal. It's just missing a little bit on the head there, but that is fine. The rest of the model is so superb. And it's got the spikes. This Tyrannosaurus has spikes on the side with lava flowing in between. I think it will be a little bit more easier to showcase during the daytime, but it looks already magnificent during the nighttime that it has the bioluminescent, of course, in the game's code. And this is, of course, labeled as the Black T-Rex right there. It's absolutely beautiful. It's actually kaiju sized, and now it's just normal T-Rex size, but with the, of course, to make them mod compatible and actually functional, it is a normal T-Rex size. But it is amazing to have the black T-Rex in this game as well, especially with the glowing effect. That really sells it. And this is it during the daytime, because we've never seen it during the nighttime in the anime as well. And here it is. Of course, it won't really be glowing that much, but it is still noticeable. And now it actually matches the head more. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. The Black Tyrannosaurus Rex. I'm a major fan of this Tyrannosaur, and it's beautiful. And with that package, there is a special other Tyrannosaurus that came along with it. While my Terry is still in the workshop, another Terry, aka more of a red Tyrannosaurus, is in the actual game and can be released now. And let's check it out. Here it is. It is a different Terry. Look at that. Absolutely still beautiful. A beautiful red and yellow striped Tyrannosaurus Rex. And this is, of course, with the model change to look more like the actual Terry from Dinosaur King, along with it with the spikes on top. It's beautiful. There is somewhat of a version of Terry that still works in the game, and that is currently this one. And with the green eye, everything, look at that. It's one of my favorite T-Rexes. It's so beautifully done. This is one of my automatic favorite mods, of course, for the game. And it's just a beautiful Terry that will join the Black T-Rex in the kingdom enclosure we have right here. Look at that shot. That was like a movie shot entering the arena along with Terry right there. They have battled before in the Jurassic World Evolution 1 meets Dinosaur King series. And soon, what this Black T-Rex... Oh, it's already chasing Terry away because, of course, it's superior in strength. And T-Rex does not have that shocked face on it now. Like, oh god, it's too big. This one, I think, can actually handle it. This Terry is not afraid to get his, well, tiny hands dirty, then is immediately facing off the Black T-Rex. But the Black T-Rex responds with a Fire Scorcher super move. But Terry's not out yet with a Volcano Burst. Not that it had much effect, though, even in the second installment. And these two are clashing it out. It is fantastic to see a rematch. But, of course, just like in Dinosaur King, the Black Tyrannosaurus actually wins once again. And it doesn't even have its black armor yet that it had in the first game. Terry is happy. I'm happy. And they'll stay in this park as friends from now on. While the Black T-Rex quickly goes to claim his kingdom enclosure again. Of course. Typical Black T-Rex stuff. While Terry's just trying to communicate for some snacks with the humans. The Black T-Rex is once again free in the city. But this time, oh, it's gonna end badly. They couldn't show this, of course, in the kids show. That is what happened. And this is one fierce boss dinosaur. Black T-Rex is still going for it. Terry is not, though. This one is more fierce and actually is a more threat to the human race. And Terry is grabbing another human and swallowing it. That's how it gets its energy. Never mind, Terry is going insane right there. Oh no, right in the crowd. And this, is that Max? No, definitely not. That is an innocent park manager right there. That is good that it's an adult right there. And, well, Terry is joining the Black T-Rex's crazy rampage. This is not the Terry we know. Let's put these actual dinosaurs back in their cars and drain their energy. And, oh, don't attack the chopper now. It's crazy. Go back in the card. And yeah, Terry will try to join Rexy in the hunt there, along with this dinosaur. We need a lot more dinosaurs, but we don't have that in here. We only have that in Jurassic World Evolution 1. So you will join while you eat that human, Terry, right there. And we'll go back into the card to, and 3. That's perfect. It will go down. And that's the end for the Dinosaur King mods in Jurassic World Evolution 2. We've got a King Kong over here, but no T-Rexes to take it down. Although T-Rexes did not really take it down in 2005. V-Rexes, aka Velociraptor-Blue did. And that's what we're going to do right now. We have the Velociraptor, which used to be and pretty much resembles a jagged T-Rex from the King Kong movies, of course, with 25 individual patterns releasing 2 random skins at the same time. And that is not all. We have 3 batches to go, and this is the first one. So let's start off, and there's going to be very interesting colors included. I already know because we did a V-Rex showcase already. But this one, I forgot a lot of skins, has all of them. So let's release, of course, the 2005 film canon skin as if it were to be like Rexy, you know. So we're just going to release one of them. And here it is. Look at that. That is the default skin and mod for it. And it looks absolutely beautiful. A much better improvement, of course, comparing to the Jurassic World Evolution 1 V-Rex. This is the one where it's at. Look at that armor spikes on the top there. The beautiful 4K textures there with the 3 fingers this time. As I was younger, I always thought that this was pretty much a T-Rex. And it is sometimes labeled as like the T-Rex, but it's got its own name now, the V-Rex. We've got plenty more V-Rex skins to showcase. So this is the first ever pattern with different colors. And wow, would you look at that? It's still got the T-Rex roar. Of course, that's why it clarifies as a T-Rex. Look at you with the surrounding desert skins. Once more, we got a couple of more remaining that are being released. This is, sometimes there's an error because there were quite a few ones, so that's not actually part of the second pattern, or it is. So we've got 2 beautiful new V-Rexes in here. Look at that beautiful coloring with the blue. It's a little bit random because there are plenty of other skins to go through. Now this is a different version from the movie one, of course, and then we have this one with the bloody mouth, which look amazing. These are some top-notch skins, all of them. So much work has gone into these skins as well, like they're actually in the game. Here we have another from the first hatchery. There is so many to showcase. Look at that. Oh, now we got the same patterns on the side. These look amazing. And in the second hatchery, of course, the skins continue. And that's a beautiful skin. The red skin right there with a different red pattern skin. The possibilities are endless for all of these skins, and that can be shown here. And all of these skins look so good. Very nice. Oh, this one's more realistic. That's what I like to see as well. With a more swamp-like skin we have over here. Very nice to see. And then let's open the door once more. Not for King Kong, but oh, the return. That's, yeah, it's like a sneak peek. It's like an Easter egg. Sometimes we have like the actual film canon V-Rex in there. And then next to it is the actuals, the pattern, the next pattern for it. So that's, of course, the more swamp-like ones. We have the official patterns first, so the lithobates and the rana and etc. But later they will have like extra patterns attached to them. And this one, oh, that one looks very good as well. Look at the skins. That one looks more like the canon one. Lovely. Do we have any more to show? Oh, that was a quick V-Rex in the camera. Then let's release the ones from the third hatchery. And the third hatchery dinosaur. Whoa, that is a very unique pattern. Look at these ones. Chocolate, banana chocolate like V-Rexes. I'm getting hungry already looking at you both. And here we have a blue-like pattern. Still with the dots on the side, just a different color with red on top. Both of them are the same. That is very rare. 2 patterns with 2 the same skins. That is, wow, that is a lucky draw right there. And we have yet another one. Oh, this is definitely the pattern to go for with the stripe along its eye. I think a lot of them will still have that. This one is, well, green, more on top with purple and yellow. It's an interesting skin. Not the best one, but it's still pretty cool to see it. The V-Rex is waiting for this hatchery to open, and wow, look at that. The same pattern, but different colors now. But that is still looking very nicely. Oh, the same colors once again. We're hitting the jackpot with these V-Rexes. And there they go. Now it's a different color, but still the same pattern. Still the same pattern, and different colors now for both of them. This one's more brown, and this one's more gray. I love the jagged teeth with that. Oh, watch out there. That is amazing. So cool to see that. And we have another green one. Oh, swamp colored one. I like this one. There's a lot of green coloring. That's, of course, with the forest and the jungles and its area. The Ford Explorers I hear in the background are getting attacked by the V-Rexes as well. Oh, no, we're going to have deja vu. Oh, no, we're going to have the same story with all these T-Rexes in the park with these V-Rexes. And yet another one is being released with sort of the same colors that the one that just walked by, but more bright. Look at that. Looks like bioluminescent colors. If I turn on the night mode, it will most likely glow. Beautiful. I love how the second one roars a little bit longer. And the V-Rex walks by. And of course, it's calling out its brothers or sisters. And here we have a lot more V-Rexes. I like to see them. Ooh, this one is very saturated in green. I like it though. I'm not sure if the pink actually fits it on top for the spikes. But maybe you at home do it. Whoa. That is a cool blue and purple glow on the top right there. Once again with the same skins. Okay, we might not be lucky while some skins... No, it is. Okay, they do look similar though. That's it. A little bit of a lag spike there. Hopefully my game will not crash with that. This one's more gray and that one's a little bit more orange on the base. We're getting into the weird color combinations. Glowy blue spikes with purple on... I don't even know. This is not a good looking skin. That's what I'm saying. Color combinations are not suitable at all. But that is a combination you can have for your V-Rex. It's an interesting one. It's an interesting one. It's surprising to make such a jagged T-Rex look even weirder in a way. This one is better. A little bit better. Easier on the eyes. Right there. So we got more V-Rexes. We're already piling up, and let's head to the second hatchery. Forgot to include these. These just got released, and they're actually one of the better skins. Look at the purple and the yellow on top with the blackish coloring. This is a cool V-Rex skin, and we'll just see its roar as if it were to be released right there. Beautiful. You get a nice spotlight with that ring of water, just like Rexy from the Minion. Next to the wreckage, we won't be releasing more Spinosauruses, but oh wow, this is colorful. This one got mistakenly put in between because we will showcase this one later once again, but it does suit the previous V-Rex more. And this is the normal color. Yeah, with the pattern. That's the one I was supposed to be eyeing on. But this one, we can already showcase it. It's looking quite colorful. And it's looking very good. So let's see what the next V-Rexes are. More of a swamp type coloring on the dots now. I like the stripe along its eye. That's very cool. That's awesome. And the next one will be, oh, it's the film canon one. We're actually getting the right amount of quantity of V-Rexes that actually supposed to, well, were showing up in the movie, which was 3. And this is the third one, and this is the actual pattern for it. Ooh, beautiful blue colors on the side. That is looking very nice. I'm not sure if the purple suits it, but you can definitely play around with more of these color combinations. And let's see, ooh, more of a brightest white coloring on the side. That's looking very nice. With orange and brown on the sides. Mixing it up. Look like Dalmatian V-Rexes. With these skins. Very nice. And we're nearing the end of them. Another banana colored V-Rex we have over here. We've seen plenty of yellow ones. So we'll move on to the final patterned ones on the right side here. T-Rex, you gotta stomp on that V-Rex. Try to at least, while new ones automatically get released. You're in the spotlight, V-Rex. You're not the one supposed to showcase. Look at these beautiful underwater cyan colors. That's amazing. That is a really nice looking pattern. I'm not once again too sure about the orange on top, but it's very interesting. Let's see the other ones. Gets overshot. It's getting crowded once again. Oh, more V-Rexes, of course. These are the ones that were actually supposed to showcase. This is a good looking one. Both of them are with the Indoraptor line coloring on top this time. And this is going to be the final ones being released for the actual different patterns with the different colors. And this is it. Wow, that is one of the best looking skins too, surprisingly enough. It's got Jurassic Park colors. And that is it. Let's see how many V-Rexes we have in the T-Rex enclosure. Wow, it's filling up quite nicely already. And this V-Rex is already questioning where the other V-Rexes are remaining. And we have a beautiful socialized animation between the V-Rexes. See, they're not monsters after all. They're casually sitting. They claim the T-Rex enclosure. Oh, if the T-Rexes could see this, it would be a clash of titans. It would be Mayhem 2.0. Once again, that would be a literal bloodbath between T-Rexes and V-Rexes. So for these hatcheries, we have all of them set up once again. And these are not patterns. These are individual skins. So actually, they are doubled. But I will only release one at a time, and the second variation to each skin is a funny little addition, a creepy one as well, is a bloody mouth. Literally, if you look at the picture of the V-Rex right here, these are two of the same skins. But the second version has red teeth and a bloody sort of mouth, as if it, after it ate something, either a dinosaur or a creature. So we don't really have to release them twice every time. I will release every skin separately with, of course, you'll just have to use your imagination for this one. Otherwise, it's another hour of watching the same skins with the bloody mouth. So use your imagination. I'll just show it for this blue one, coincidentally enough. And then after that, you just have to use your imagination that the jaw parts are, bloody and red, and that you can release for yourself. So first starting is, of course, a V-Rex, and these skins sadly did not get, of course, shown in the movie, but creativity by modders is welcome here. And look at that. That is a beautiful blue, wow, aquatic-like V-Rex. These are going to be the more interesting skins, definitely. This is very beautiful and nice to look at. Look at you, beautifully green, not green, well, a little bit green on the bottom there, cyan with blue. This is a very friendly Godzilla colored looking V-Rex. And as you can see, it is the same blue V-Rex, but now with a red, literal mouth covered in blood. Right there. So that is the second variation to every skin that you will soon see. And so sorry, Cheaper Threat, you wanted to get past there. And this is another beautiful, wow, look at that festival V-Rex we have over here. Green with white spots with blue around. This is a very colorful looking V-Rex. I can't even fathom all the colors on this one. It's a very unique, it looks like a country flag on a V-Rex. That's very similar to that one. We have more to be released. Let's see if this one's going to be as colorful as that one. No, more realistic. Ooh, that is very nice looking skin, like a panther skin. That is very nice. Or a jaguar, that's it. The jaguar skin on the V-Rex. Very nice coloring. Awesome. So let's see what's next in store for the V-Rex we have over here. That being, oh, we're going back into more realism. Look at that. This could have been shown in the movie, actually. But it's not as an interesting color as the gray ones. Most likely that's why it's not in there. But we got some darker coloring on and pattern on the side of the bodies. This is a very cool looking skin. Nonetheless, next up, we have another door opening for so many interesting and beautiful looking V-Rexes. I just wish these same patterns were available for T-Rex. That's why I'm releasing them for the V-Rex, because kind of wish they were for the T-Rex. But look at this one. The patterns are so unique, well thought of, and deserve a spotlight, acting like T-Rexes. Same goes for the next one that's about to be released. Ooh, that's a very interesting one, though. That one will look very good with the red mouth and more pinkish. Oh, this is a very good color shading there. That is very nice, with like human-like skin coloring with the original darker coloring of what the V-Rex has. I really like that skin, actually. And next up, we have once again the door opening for a, whoa, tiger-looking V-Rex. Whoa, this is a very cool looking skin. I just have to pause this one. Look at you. Let's take a closer inspect the model as well. Blue around the eyes, tiger-looking pattern. This is amazing. Blue coloring right there with white is... oh, it's like... it's beautiful. Wow, I just had to pause this one. This is a very cool skin for the V-Rex and definitely deserves my eyes on that one. I just noticed that... whoa, this is one... I'm so sorry. This is one angry looking V-Rex. It actually has spikes on the bottom jaw we have right there. And whoa, this is a colorful... I'm not sure what's happening with the rest of the body. This is just drawn out like it's a colored painting there, but the mouth really looks cool. Oh, that will look very cool with the bloody mouth as well. Next up, we have yet another V-Rex with almost, well, closer to realism right there, but it's got some awesome patterns on the head. These should act like separate patterns, and then with all the different skins you can apply to them. That would be insane. And here we have another monster being released, and this is a cool looking skin. Would you look at this one? With the red on the sides, that is looking so cool. Look at this one. This is definitely one of my favorites. It's got, oh yes, with the red on the sides. This is so cool. Look at this. I just have to admire it even more. I love the skin pattern on the tail as well. This is one of my favorites. This is so cool. It reminds me of Turok, the video game. Definitely, it reminds me of that. That is so cool. Let's see. Oh, you're blocking the entrance for the V-Rex. It can't actually get out. Please, V-Rex. No, not you, Joy, now. Please move. And whoa, we've got a female-looking V-Rex. Or definitely a friendlier one. Look at that. It's femininity coming off it right away. The pink and blue coloring there is very nice. I really like this skin for the V-Rex. It doesn't make it any less terrifying. I do want to note that. And here, oh, we're going back to the realistic skins. Still cool, though. A desert-like skin. This would have been awesome to see in the movie. Definitely. Not over the top like the ones I liked before, but this one definitely. Maybe we'll see if ever King Kong were to return from 2005, we'd have to get a skin like this. And let's see what the next one is. Oh, it's similar to it, though. It is different, but it is similar. And, well, this one could surpass just pretty much as easily as the previous one, although the previous one was a little bit more cooler with the patterns on top we have right there. And this is going to be one of the final ones for this hatchery, and it is a skull looking one. Oh, I remember this one. Looks like the dinosaur, the T-Rex from Dinosaur Revolution. And it already has blood on the sides. They're acting like a skull. This is awesome. These skins, I'm jealous. No. The T-Rexes, I'm betting the T-Rex in Jurassic World Evolution 2 are jealous when looking at these skins. I should not show the T-Rex these. And we're only halfway through for these V-Rex skins. And this looks like a toy. Whoa, look at this one. It looks like the toy T-Rex from the 1993 one, the red T-Rex. But then with the blue coloring, and I like it. This should have been like a V-Rex custom toy we have over here, custom patent. And look, whoa, the red coloring is very violently bright. It does fit the V-Rex. Let's see what the next one will look like. Back to realism. Love how it's just back and forth. Same with the mods as well with the showcasing. Sometimes we're showcasing a Paleo-accurate T-Rex, and sometimes we're showcasing, well, a V-Rex, literally, which is not accurate at all, represented to the actual animal because it's fictional. This animal did not exist, if you did not know. before. And wow, I really like this coloring. Look at that. Realistic coloring. Once again, this is cool. The brownish one looks more like a T-Rex now. Looks more like a 1993 old Rexy. Or, well, young Rexy in this case. I mean old as in our timeline, but young as in T-Rex timeline. Let's open the door for a golden V-Rex and a red eye. This one is special. Literal gold, man. Look at the gold and white coloring on this one. That is beautiful. You do not want to miss any of these skins. And I feel like I hear an armored dinosaur being released. Yes, this is from Dinosaur King. We have Dinosaur King once again. We should release Terry. This is Gigas. The Gigasaurus from Dinosaur King. Absolutely, I really like this color. Once again, one of my favorite color combinations and patterns for T-Rex. Just in general. It happened to be on a T-Rex in Dinosaur King, and I was on the V-Rex on this one. It's looking absolutely beautiful with the bronze coloring, and it's so cool. Look at that with the white. It's magnificent. Use Magma Blaster right now. And it's not this V-Rex that's being released. It is this one. And it's got blue eyes now. Very interesting to see with blue patterns on the side. So cool to see these V-Rexes. That's a very interesting skin to see as well. I like these ones more than the actual random patterns that we showcased before we started to release all of these skins. Because these ones actually suited. Even though some of them are wacky, they are suitable for V-Rex. And they're just fun. They're fun to look at. They're fun to play with. Look at that. They're fun to showcase. And that's why I included the V-Rexes once more. Let's see which one will be released. Oh, a more violently red one right here. This is a good looking T-Rex too. Look at the head right there. That is amazing. That is a very cool looking V-Rex. Wow, the game couldn't handle it there for a second. It is so cool. The head is... wow, it doesn't need a bloody mouth. Basically, it already has it on that one. And this, oh my god, the skins just keep getting better and better. This is the Max Level 40 Indominus Rex skin from Jurassic World the game. Oh my god, that is looking amazing for the V-Rex. Look at this one. It is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful with the red stripes on the side and then the whitest coloring. This is from the mobile game and it's beautiful. It's beautiful for the V-Rex and it suits it as well. It suits it as well. And of course, we can't forget about the Jurassic World the game. Once again, Max Level 40 Tyrannosaurus Rex skin now on the V-Rex. Which is looking beautiful as well and very colorful with the violently orange and yellow coloring. It's beautiful. From the mobile game, of course, once again, and it suits the V-Rex. It's so cool to see these on the V-Rexes, if not the T-Rex. So that is awesome. We've got 2 remaining for the V-Rexes. And that is this one. This is a third variant of, I think, what it could be in the movie or was in the movie. Because it's got more of those movie canon colors we see right there. But the final one definitely was not in the movie. And that is a more purple colored V-Rex. This is the final one. This is a full-on beautiful looking purple, wow, V-Rex we have over here. And that is the final one. And let's see the enclosure war. It is packed with V-Rexes. Look at this. This is a death pit right here. Whatever dinosaur might actually get released in here. And I hear some extra stomping. And it has more weight than a V-Rex. So that can only mean it is a T-Rex. And it is Rexy, the return of Jurassic World Dominion. And hopefully going to face off against, well, one of the V-Rexes. This is what the Spinosaurus felt while being released between all the T-Rexes. And a battle has started between the V-Rex, well, realistic looking color, similar to Rexy, against Rexy. And Rexy has, of course, the stronger bite force because, well, you can really even defeat... Whoa, Rexy is trying to fight the air there, and it almost crashed the game, and it is backing down, though. The V-Rex will win. It's a little bit with the armor. It's overpowered. It's got plot armor. Even for Rexy, that's too much to handle. The V-Rexes are actually breaking out. You should close that door immediately because the V-Rexes are now going on a rampage, and we've got quite a few. Oh, that's not looking good. Look at the setting here. Like Jurassic Park with the open door and whatnot. But this time, it is the V-Rexes, and they're running loose on Isla Nublar. But during that havoc, the V-Rex is taking down Rexy. And it is not a Giganotosaurus this time. It is a V-Rex from King Kong. And don't worry, Rexy will be hopefully revived sooner or later because this is the episode all about the T-Rex. But of course, it has to stay balanced, so we will see a T-Rex fall eventually. And well, if the Spinosaurus couldn't do it, look at that. All the V-Rexes are singling out Rexy and surrounding it. It was lost from the start for Rexy, of course. The V-Rexes are taking their time, just casually terrifying the humans. You ran after that one woman the entire time, and now all these free snacks are just too much for you to handle. The humans didn't learn their lessons, and it's not only a T-Rex that's terrifying and though very dangerous, it is the V-Rex as well, and all of them are much better pack hunters. Look at that, planning their next course towards the humans. V-Rexes are closing in, and this one barely escaped. Wow, that was very lucky. And the female-looking V-Rex is actually hunting down... Oh, a park manager swallowed whole just like the T-Rex. And here's another one that's been swallowed whole. Less of a bite force, so it should hurt less before you actually, well, become unalive. So this park is doomed from now on. And all these V-Rexes in this reality will just, well, claim this island for their own. Because, well, there's no monkeys around to stop them. And plenty of humans to go by. So we gotta save these humans for once and save them for the T-Rexes, otherwise there's going to be no humans left in the park. So just like them, they're migrating to a different part of the island, and we'll leave these mods for now and move on to the next one. And next up, we don't have a V-Rex, but a Paleo-overhaul mod with a comparison between both T-Rexes we have right here. Look at that. So we have the Lost World, one of the T-Rexes, and a different Paleo-accurate Tyrannosaurus. Both of them being released. As a comparison, would you look at that? So yeah, the normal body is of course the same, maybe a little bulkier here and there, a complete different sort of head shape, as you can see right there. This is the normal Jurassic Park head we have over here, and this is, well, the Paleo Tyrannosaurus, which has more noticeable eyebrow crests, spikes basically, and it has one next to the mouth. That's actually very unique, very interesting. And there we are. Still looks very cool. This is a cool looking T-Rex, and it's got Jurassic Park instincts because it immediately walks after the forward explorers. That's very nice to see, actually. It's got a more noticeable jaw. I see that. Yeah, definitely. And they're buddies, you know, they enjoy each other's company, so it's very cool to see a T-Rex like this. Now, this model change can be applied to all of the official Tyrannosaurus skins. However, if I were to do that again with all the hatcheries, then this would take, of course, like usual, another hour. So just use your imagination for this one. All of the default T-Rex skins that, of course, the official game has for on consoles and PC would on PC only, of course, go on this modded Tyrannosaurus Rex and are compatible. Just not the Rexy skins, because as I've proved, if you were to release the actual film star skins, the old model will just be replacing it. So here we have, of course, the T-Rex from The Lost World as a sort of test and a comparison between both T-Rexes. So that is that Paleo-overhaul mod for the T-Rex, and it looks very cool. It looks similar to the T-Rex from the Isle, actually. It looks very similar. I feel like we have another Isle T-Rex ready, if not this one. And a third toy T-Rex is in Jurassic World Evolution 2 now. The Kenner red one from 1993. Absolutely beautiful. This is another toy T-Rex that is in the game with its own pattern. As you can see, it's got spots all across the body. It looks like my T-Rex once again. There's a lot of red T-Rexes. We've got a yellow belly on the bottom there. We've got some darker red spots. And this, of course, is the default model. The skin is just on there. And you can, of course, release this with multiple colors. However, this is the default color, because the toy T-Rex that came in the store, of course, was originally red with yellow. So this is the toy T-Rex reimagined in Jurassic World Evolution 2 as a skin. Look at that. It's got some simple dots on the back, but that's pretty much what the toy was. So yeah, you don't have to make it any more difficult than it already was. And the toy was quite nice. Too bad I don't have many of these old Jurassic Park toys. I wish I did. But if I can't have the toy, we have it in Jurassic World Evolution. And you can as well. And here it is. Absolutely beautiful. We should count how many T-Rexes. Have you counted how many red T-Rexes we have? As in mods and etc. And in total for both games combined, Jurassic World Evolution 1 and 2. I think it's quite a lot. Red is, well, a tricky color to get right, but it's definitely a fan favorite for the T-Rexes. And apparently the toy T-Rex is where this is even based from is as well. It's preferred. We got so many red toy T-Rexes, even though Rexy from 993 is brown. But either way, here we have another red T-Rex, and it's headed towards the goat. Absolutely beautiful. We'll let it enjoy a goat. We already have some people watching from the log viewing gallery. And I feel like the T-Rex, oh, it's just behind the log, of course. Where's the T-Rex? It's not there. I think it's drinking. Let's view the T-Rex from the log viewing gallery. As we see right here. There we are. Yes, point. There it is. A beautiful toy T-Rex came to life. Wow. It's Toy Story Dinosaur Edition. Look at that. It's alive and breathing in the background. Beautiful. So that is the Kenner Rex Red T-Rex in Jurassic Park and now Jurassic World. And I just want to squeeze it like that. I wish it would have a ducky squeaking sound. It's going to roar. Will it be a duck roar, duck squeaky sound? Yes. Yeah. That's totally not edited in. That was really its roar. We're once again back with new T-Rexes, and these ones are almost in between the Paleo ones and the Jurassic Park ones. These are upgraded, improved Cretaceous Calamity T-Rexes with all different and unique skins that it came with it. So we're going to release all of them one by one and see which pattern is, of course, the most appealing. So first up, we have the first default pattern, and this is one chunky T-Rex. Look at that. It's carrying, well, that is an extra few tons, but it looks pretty cool. Look at that. Definitely a different type of T-Rex. You can see the resemblance from the first Jurassic World Evolution 1 Calamity T-Rex and this one. But it is an improved one with all different types of skins. But it is, of course, the bulkier T-Rex. Now you can really see the weight on how heavy a T-Rex like this would have pretty much weighed right there. That is amazing. I like the color pattern, though, on the side with the brown, red, and yellow beige on the side of the head. That looks absolutely beautiful. So, of course, we have no time to spare. A meteor is coming towards Earth. That was the camera right there. A second one without a pattern. These are all on the blank patterns, because I feel like if I were to do a pattern like that, it would mess up the actual pattern that would come with it, of course. The Rana pattern and the Papurana ones would just merge with them, which, well, defeats the purpose of a nice pattern like this one. This one doesn't have any red coloring anymore. The other one does, of course. The Rex gotta have red coloring. This new T-Rex, of course, is increased in volume, but also an increased in, well, the thickness of the head we see on the side. Oh, watch out for the vortex. Yeah, of course, keep driving. Just keep bumping the T-Rex, the big, bulkier T-Rex, of course. But this one's got a little bit of a, whoa, something landing on top of the head there. That's very interesting to see. It's a much thicker. There, of course, it had to be a different type of T-Rex. More paleo ones with the lips covering the nice, beautiful teeth we see right there of this T-Rex. And I already feel my game lagging a bit more than usual. I feel like the game has to render a lot more of this big looking T-Rex. The arms are shorter. I think that's, yeah. with the bulkier like that, the arms are a little bit shorter, but it's trying to communicate with some of the other T-Rexes. And this one, I've sort of missed the release for this one, but this is the other. I'm glad you actually waited for me right there. This one, I like the desert skins for these. The patterns don't actually change for them, but this is a different type of red T-Rex. Oh, this one is even brighter. That's a good looking one. I like the red head looking T-Rexes. That's my jam right there. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Redhead T-Rexes. Amazing. An absolute kryptonite right there. This is so appealing. This is so good looking. I like the shadows of the forest on this T-Rex. And then we have, of course, the second one. Oh no, you lost your red coloring. It's more of a female now with the pink coloring, of course, right there. But it's still looking absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. So we've got all these different looking T-Rexes. Let's see one of the other ones. More darkish skin on the side. The patterns don't actually change, I think. No, I don't think so. No. Patterns are the same. But that's fine. Just the different types of colors. So let's see all these colors. All these ones are more purple. That's nice. This is a good looking skin. Yeah, that's what the Jurassic World Evolution 1 had as well, I think. All these T-Rexes look amazing. I wish I could release all the T-Rexes from all the mods in just one park, but that would absolutely demolish the game. That would absolutely crash it. Let's see, you're blocking the new T-Rex. You're blocking it. And there we are. Oh, more orange this time. You still keeping that bright yellow coloring on top now, which is very nice to see. And okay, I'm permanently deaf now by all these T-Rexes. That is... Yeah, that happened right now. And now you're just casually waiting for the T-Rexes to be released. Yes, I know. Be released from this hatchery, or you have to go to the toilet right there. The Roy is in there currently. It's occupied. And here we have a greener one. Okay, we're just going down the entire... All the colors of the rainbow, of course. So now we have a green one, which looks very nice. I like it. These don't come with their actual official patterns, but... these ones make up for it. Look at that. We of course have different types of T-Rexes to check out, especially the swamp one. Beautiful. I like the colors on these ones. And let's see the other T-Rex. Ah, more red. Beautiful. Yes, of course. Welcome. Oh, now we have some more, okay, see-through colors on the tail and on the sides. All these T-Rexes have been very nice to look at. It's beautiful. There is no ugly T-Rex is what I'm trying to say. All of these are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, this one kind of lost its bright coloring. Oh yes. Okay, so this one is actually with the Rana skin of the previous one that I released, but you can't really see through it either way. Pushing it to the side. These ones are the second patterns, and these ones are called Marvelous skins. So we're going to check these out as well. This is, I think, the second pattern with just different skins we see right there. Well, here are people screaming in the background. You shouldn't have bumped into these T-Rexes to begin with. And here we go. These are different types of skins. As you can see, we're going down all the colors once again. And the desert-looking T-Rex one, which looks very nice. Then I think we have one more in this hatchery. No, we're moving on to this hatchery. Oh, we have some of the T-Rexes communicating in the background there. That's very nice. But we have even more T-Rexes to showcase. And that is this one. A new one. And this one kind of looks like the previous one with the desert, but we'll walk alongside these two patterns. We can see the comparison between them. That's very nice. So many T-Rexes once again. Well, the second or the third one gets released. Right there. More swampy colors on the side there. That is a cool looking T-Rex. Look at this. I like the long tail on them. That's very cool. This one, you can just see that it carries a lot of weight, which is very nice. Well, I say that while I speed up the time to make it look more like a chicken walk. It's very cool to see that, you know, you can actually hear their stomps. Even if you were to have this video muted for like a couple of seconds, you can hear the weight for all these T-Rexes. And that is just so cool. That is just very cool for all these T-Rexes right there. And let's release one of the final ones from this hatchery already. Oh, we see some cyan colors coming from the side. I'm not sure if that fits it though, but it's a pattern nonetheless. some of you maybe at home. It's got some beautiful crimson colors. That is true. No, T-Rex, we don't have any more. Oh, we do have one. Okay, I'm so sorry, Mr. T-Rex. Let's see which one this one is. I thought that was the final one. Oh, a more volcanic ash-looking T-Rex. That is pretty cool. Here we go. And beautiful T-Rex. Once again, they're all... Oh, they do go in herds. Look at that. The T-Rexes are migrating to the south. Now, for the final hatchery, we have the final skins for this T-Rex right there. No T-Rex. I saw you looking in that hatchery. There's no more T-Rexes. That showcases the same model in that hatchery. This one keeps the cyan colors on the side, but it is more brown, which is quite cool to see. Next one is, ooh, more realistically brown. Yep, there we go. That is beautiful. That is very cool to see. That is more realistic right there. We have more to showcase. We need more red ones. I'm just waiting for another red one. It's like a lottery draw. Yeah, we got to have another red one. Here we go. This is not a red one, though. Not what I'm hoping for. I prefer the first color patterns, though. It's more colorful, at least. But these ones are more realistic. So if you want to have these T-Rexes in a more realistic pattern, then this is the one to go. Right there, I think. And then if you want to have a more cartoony-looking pattern, it's the first one, basically. And this is one of the final skins for it. Quite an interesting look for this T-Rex. Once more, and I think that's one of the final ones. Yeah, that is the final ones for all these T-Rexes. And then, aww, they're sleeping next to each other. This is adorable. Look at that. You don't have your eyes closed, but that's okay. You're not asleep. You're actually scouting for predators. Oh my god. Okay, I'm so sorry that I woke you up. Look at that. I'm just going to the side here. Oh, I'm so sorry for waking you up too. Okay. So we got all these beautiful T-Rexes in this enclosure now, which is quite nice. That is very nice. All these T-Rexes are happily in the enclosure as well. Well, they look more like Paleo-accurate T-Rexes, and the park, well, people and the visitors will pretty much enjoy these T-Rexes as well. And of course, these T-Rexes are enjoying a little snack right there. Beautiful. Yeah, they need large chunks of flesh, of course, and meat. Look at that. You gotta feel that ginormous body right there. Beautiful. And we need to have a peaceful drinking session as well for these tyrants. And here we are, beautifully drinking. Nice and calm in this T-Rex Kingdom enclosure. That one looked at it like you had a nice drink. Is it actually tasty? I'm gonna taste for myself in a minute. And so we'll leave all these T-Rexes in this beautiful enclosure and showcase the next mod. And I hear stomping in the background. And over the hill, we see the Walking with Dinosaurs Tyrannosaurus. The model is still Jurassic Park-like, but as you can see with the head, there has been some reshapes to make it look more like the actual 1999 Tyrannosaurus Rex from the Walking with Dinosaurs TV show, and it's beautiful. It's one, if not the first T-Rex I've ever seen in my life. It is this one with the beautiful stripes up top and the stripes along the tail, of course, with the beautiful orange and crimson coloring on the neck there, along with the lips covering the yellow pattern we see right there, which is absolutely beautiful. And it comes, of course, in different colors. So we have brighter colors right here, and you can have other different main body colors with the same pattern. As you can see right there, absolutely beautiful. This is just a random color that, of course, the game chose. And you can combine it with the official patterns we see right here. So you have the normal Jurassic World Evolution patterns mixed with the Walking with Dinosaurs 1. For a comparison right there. That is luckily a black pattern, I believe, and this is one of the first patterns. I absolutely loved watching this T-Rex episode as a kid. It is such a nostalgia for me, along with most of the other T-Rexes, no doubt. But this is one of the first ones, and it's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This one, at least your legs aren't fractured by that Ankylosaurus. But I spoke too soon. We've got an Ankylosaurus in the T-Rex territory, and it has to protect its young, if it has any. But oh, that is a fracture, and we hear the pain screech and roars of this T-Rex. Look at that, the head. I see the resemblance of the Walking with Dinosaurs one, but this one actually bites back through the armor, which is great to see. We have right there another one. Oh, that actually avoided the club. That is a good one. This one is more intelligent right there and less aggressive, and will back down before getting any broken bones. It just has some scars. But, of course, the Ankylosaurus still wins and is heavily armored. At least this one won't, of course, perish before an asteroid actually strikes down onto Earth. And now we have a T-Rex breaking through in the park on a different timeline. The Jurassic Park, the game, Tyrannosaurus Rex, aka Rexy. Beautiful. I've played it, of course, myself, and this is from the other Jurassic Park interactive video game. It's got a larger eye, of course, and more noticeable facial expressions. Well, what could it be possible? It looks like a giant baby T-Rex, but this is the closest model resembling, along with the skin pattern, of course, resembling Rexy from that video game where it fought the Triceratops, of course, that we didn't see in the movie, and interacted with, of course, the characters from the video game and the player. This is that T-Rex. It just comes with one skin on one model. It does not come with different patterns. Unfortunate, but it's still cool to see and have a different model T-Rex of that other video game in this video game, of course, which is another console, just like Jurassic World Evolution 2 is a video game, at least on the PC, etc. I should have mentioned PC right there. And it still looks pretty cool. It's a different type of T-Rex, and that is this one. It was very interesting in the storyline, and that is this T-Rex now in this sandbox park building game. All nice now. This is a much nicer T-Rex. Definitely. And more smart, I think. Yeah, this one does not have a walnut size brain, or it's definitely larger. Definitely larger. Never mind, this T-Rex is very good at breaking out, and there he goes. Just like the horrifying deaths you can actually do in that game with the human characters, it is now broken out in a different way. And I absolutely love the different types of ways the humans could die in the game. They could be squashed, they could be eaten, they could be... And the possibilities were endless. I remember seeing that as a kid, and I just deliberately made my characters die in these different ways by the T-Rex. And I was just so entertaining. And, well, at least, well, you could just, you know, run and eat the T-Rex. In that game, there were so many creative ways for the humans to perish or get eaten or pretty much die by the T-Rex and etc. So that was a real treat. Just like this one. Oh, horrifying. Look at that. Yes. Oh, this is painful on itself, but absolutely beautiful. Oh, yeah. That's a death that actually happened in that game too. But for now, of course, you'll just sit. And this is your Jurassic Park now. Everything goes wrong. So this is pretty much similar to that video game where I'll leave you be, of course, with the thousands of opportunities and possibilities for you to pretty much eat and, well, kill humans. And here we have a T-Rex that's actually swimming with, well, David Attenborough telling us about a swimming T-Rex this time with baby T-Rexes. And you may have noticed this is my own video, of course, a big project I made after the Apple TV, the Could T-Rexes Swim clip got removed, and I recreated it in Jurassic World Evolution 2 with these modded swimming adult and baby T-Rexes, which could actually swim and were all like the Tylosaurus rig. Look at that, of course. And then we have an encounter between the Mosasaurus. There we go. Definitely check out the video. It was a video 6 months, I think, in the making or something like that. It was a huge project. Definitely related to the documentary. And here we're about to see, yes, fight a Mosasaurus. The T-Rex could do that all those years ago. Apparently, T-Rex is too afraid to go in the water now, but we even had these little baby T-Rexes. Look at that. Oh, swimming in the ocean and the lagoon. They swam a little bit odd, but it was still pretty cool. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. I can't showcase the baby bean eater. No, we can't showcase. Look at that. Oh, it grabs it right there. And then later meets a different creature. And then the swimming T-Rex transforms magically in, of course, the Dominion Rexy right there from the water. So, well, maybe this T-Rex will return in the future, but who knows? For now, we'll leave it to rest on the shore. And here we have a concept T-Rex being brought to life, finally. And the game couldn't handle it. It was like, wait, this is not the T-Rex? But it is. It is the 1993 concept art Tyrannosaurus Rex for Jurassic Park. And wow, what a strange looking T-Rex, at least on this model. This is on the Acrocanthosaurus rig, I believe. But this is such a cool promise for, I guess, the movie where they were in a river cruise and encountered the T-Rex and tried to avoid it with the longer head model we have right there. Looks definitely more like one of those dinosaurs we saw from King Kong 2005. The pattern is very interesting, even though the model does not really look like that much of a Tyrannosaurus Rex that we know of course, and a lot of media. But what if this was the T-Rex instead of Rexy? A lot of T-Rexes nowadays would have looked more like this model. I do gotta say I prefer the, of course, Dominion and the actual 1993 T-Rex. But this one is interesting nonetheless, and is a secret. That's why it goes into the forest to maybe be, well, released once we actually have a river cruise attraction in this game. Talk about the absurd skins. We have the return of falling from the sky, the Spider-Man T-Rex. Tyrannosaurus Rex Spider-Man Edition is back in the second installment, Jurassic World Evolution 2. We see right here, this is the Spider-Man. Of course, we got the logo on top and we've got the logo on the chest we see right there. This is a different type of Spider-Man. Of course, we've seen it in the movie and etc. The T-Rex with, well, the Spider-Man suit. We have the white over the eye. Right there, we've got the, well, blue coloring on the other part of the body. Mainly red, of course, with the spider logos. Although this one can shoot webs. That is one ability this T-Rex cannot do. But what it can do is drop from the sky right there and attack, of course, other humans we saw right there. Now, this is, of course, I'm not too sure if this is a good Tyrannosaurus. Is it a villainous Spider-Man or a hero Spider-Man? That's the question for this T-Rex. We'll see in a second if it actually decides to hunt down the humans or not. Although that, well, we do have some evidence lying over here. I'm not too sure if Spider-Man actually does that. But this is a dinosaur, of course. And, well, stomps on it. Right there. That is the head exploding of that, yeah, park manager. So that's not very hero-like. Turns out it just really likes to stomp on other humans right there. But does not want to actually harm them. It's just that the humans keep getting in the way. And right there, you don't want to be stuck to its feet. Right there, the sticky feet will be from the Lost World. If you know which death I'm talking about. From the second Jurassic Park movie. And below the feet are not like these webs, so you won't stick to them. Well, you stick more than... okay. You'll stick even longer to these type of feet. But this is the Spider-Man T-Rex we have right there. Of course, you can apply these to different types of skins. So the red will be gone and replaced. But then it won't really be a Spider-Man T-Rex anymore. But it's quite an interesting skin. Another red T-Rex, which is an ace in my book. I like the red T-Rexes. So there you go. This is a superhero T-Rex we have over here. And will either not run towards to eat the humans, but will run towards the humans when it senses danger and would like to save them. Do you need more skins for your T-Rex? Well, here they are. This is just one of the skins that you can attach now for your default Tyrannosaurus Rex. As you can see, now these comes in over 30 different skins and over 15 different patterns with all different types of colors I've released right here. to demonstrate all these different combinations are possible. It's just a sheer coincidence that they are both green once again, but just a different shade of coloring on top. So you can have different colored head crests, as you can see, a couple of different patterns with colors for just new and different patterns for your T-Rexes, even more for the Tyrannosaurs in this game. And that is the expanded T-Rex skins for, of course, in this game. And if we wanted to showcase every single possible, of course, combination, there's just different types of coloring on the crest. That's the most noticeable changes, and well, to prevent like hours of showcasing all these different, like thousands of different combinations, you can check them out yourself in your own park, of course. So we'll move on to the next Tyrannosaurus, and a single skin, which is called the old Roberta T-Rex for the 2022 one. It's a more of an animatronic T-Rex for the Dominion one, with more noticeable side scars from the Indominus Rex and Velociraptor. Look at that, it more extends over the lower part of the jaws. Now we've got extra scars. Absolutely beautiful, with an extra model change to look more like, I think, the animatronic from Jurassic Park, and maybe even Jurassic World Dominion if they did use it. But we see more scars on the side, which is a nice, cool, different skin for the 2022 Dominion Rexy. And now these MISC T-Rexes will be released, and these two have different colored patterns and different skins, of course, with a complete different model. Absolutely beautiful, more realistic tone and textures. Look at that, with a more meaner looking T-Rex face with more excessive eyebrows. We see right there with the crest more tilted sideways. It looks absolutely beautiful. So this is just a taste of the random skins that you can apply to these different models, but this is the King Tyrannosaurus skin for that model, of course, and it looks pretty cool with the orange and blue. Even though it should have very vibrant colors because you're mixing orange and blue together, it's still done in a very realistic way, of course, from the other Jurassic Park franchises, so it's very well done. Just like this Trespasser Alpha T-Rex skin, which looks so good. Look at that. This is one of the coolest skins from, of course, on this model. Looks absolutely beautiful from the old The Lost World Jurassic Park video game. But we also have the female skin for that, the Trespasser female Tyrannosaurus one, with stripes on the bottom and, well, bubbly circles on top. And still applied in a realistic way. Look at the textures, they're absolutely beautiful. This is a very cool looking T-Rex from the old Jurassic Park game, now reimagined in Evolution 2. And then we even have the Obsidian T-Rex skin we have over here. Look at this one. That is a pretty, oh, look at the realistic colors. It looks like the Walking with Dinosaurs one, with the bright coloring on the neck and then the stripe coloring there. That's it looks similar to the Walking with Dinosaurs T-Rex. And this one is another Kenner Bull T-Rex skin. Look at that. That is a pretty nice looking skin too. It looks just like a different pattern on the King Tyrannosaurus, but these color mixtures are very well done, as you can see. And the final one is, well, can you guess it? A toy T-Rex. Once more, the Hasbro 2009 Tyrannosaurus Rex toy on the Evolution, well, a modified model Tyrannosaurus. And that is this one. Not a red T-Rex toy this time. It's an orange one. Excuse it. This is another toy Tyrannosaurus, and it's very cool. I really like the color pattern on this, especially on the lower jaw and then the main body. These T-Rexes are pretty cool. Look at that. Even though they're toy T-Rexes, they're pretty much implemented in a realistic way, which is very cool to see in this game. We'll let this toy T-Rex roar. Of course, these toy T-Rexes, you can't replace this with a ducky one because it's just too realistic, so you don't have to replace the roar with a ducky sound like last time. This is a realistic looking T-Rex, and it's absolutely beautiful. So let's, of course, check out even more of the T-Rexes while they enjoy their new enclosure. Speaking of the Jurassic Park franchise, we have the animatronic Tyrannosaurus Rexes replacing the Jurassic Park T-Rexes. So this is more of the animatronic used for the filmmaking of Jurassic Park we have right here. This is, of course, Rexy from 1993, of course, a little bit more bulkier and etc. Especially the neck, we see that more noticeably right there. This is used for bumping the Ford Explorer and etc. You see that. And it looks pretty cool. This is just a bulkier and animatronic looking Tyrannosaurus for in your parks. Same goes with, of course, the Lost World T-Rexes, the Buck and Doe. Right there. Right, maybe even some skin changes too. I see that. And then we have the other one we have right there. Absolutely beautiful. With the neck flap we have right there. A more bulkier T-Rex, which looks amazing. Then moving on, we have, of course, the Bull T-Rex. Yes, with a skin change on the mouth after it ate the carcass, of course. Beautiful. Before battling, well, a Spinosaurus. So it got revived. Once again, there's multiple animatronic mods. And, well, this is definitely a cool skin looking one for it because it's like right after it ate the carcass before facing off against the Spinosaurus. So that's pretty cool to see, actually. That's very nice. A nice little detail. Next up, we even have animatronic models for the animated Jurassic World series, Camp Cretaceous. This is Big Edie. But Big Edie never needed an animatronic, of course, because it's animated. But if Camp Cretaceous were to be, of course, a real-life series and a real-life adaptation, this would be the animatronic, most likely for it. So this is Big Edie Animatronic Edition. Surprisingly enough, we also have one for Little Edie. Right there, this is Little Edie. Can't forget, of course, about this T-Rex in Animatronic Edition. The 2022 and the other feathered ones, of course, they don't actually have, well, those are the previous models that showcase the animatronics for them. These are just ones for the Jurassic Park T-Rex, exceptions to, of course, the animated Jurassic World ones. Next up, we have an even meaner looking T-Rex. Now, all the skins are pretty similar to this, but look at this. This is like a hybrid between the V-Rex and the T-Rex. Look at this one. This is a mean looking T-Rex too. The model for all these skins are the same, and you can apply the normal skins, I believe, for the Jurassic Park 3 ones only, and the Lost World ones, and etc. all apply to this model as well. It has some slight skin changes here and there, more noticeable patterns, and etc. But this is a meanie looking deer. Look at that. It feels like I've done something wrong. I've been giving you screen time right here. Aren't you satisfied with that? It's got a larger teeth over the lower part of the jaw right there. It's not happy to be in the park, but maybe that's just its way of saying thank you right there. This is quite a meanie looking T-Rex, but it's a very interesting one. It walks lower to the ground. That's also noticeable too. But this one definitely will hunt down multiple goats, definitely, and a lot of people, I can only imagine. And another T-Rex from another video game, and it is the Primal Carnage skin for, well, the Tyrannosaurus Rex model in this game. As you can see, it's not a model change, it's just the skin appliance that the T-Rex has in that other video game. More of a red T-Rex once again, more pinkish colors actually, with some stripes along the tail there, and some darkish coloring on top. It's still a red, cool looking T-Rex, and that is the most well-known T-Rex, of course. There's a lot of T-Rex skins in that game too, but this one is, of course, the default one that new players unlock. Right there, and that is this skin. So we got Primal Carnage T-Rex in Jurassic World Evolution 2 right there. You can't control this one like you can control that one in the game, and pretty much hunt down mercenary humans and etc. But maybe a model change for that in this game would come in the future, where it's more bulkier as well, more bulkier. And well, speaking of bulkier T-Rexes, we just had animatronics. Well, we can't get bulkier enough. This is the bulky T-Rex that I was talking about. It is only viewable through pictures right here. This is one chunky looking T-Rex. Look at that face. That is one big T-Rex we have right there. That is one of the chunkiest T-Rexes we have in the game. And the game can't handle it. The game can't handle it right there. So it only exists in pictures. And we'll move on to the next T-Rex, because even the game has some trouble with this one. And just like this one, the movie Tyrannosaurus also does not work. It's a movie accurate sort of Rexy for in the game, but just like the previous one, this T-Rex is extinct when it comes to being a mod. Same like the Retro Rex we have right here. This one is sadly not working as well. It's the Retro Tyrannosaurus, so it's one of the first ever representations of Tyrannosaurus Rex in media. Of course, when T-Rex was first found, the fossils, they first thought that the posture and stance of the T-Rex was this. It was more upright, as you can see right here. So that's very interesting, to say the least. Here you see a comparison between both of them. But sadly, like the previous one, this one, as the retro name suggests, is left in the past. Talk about the chunkiness. What is this T-Rex right here? This is just the picture being extended in the width area. This can't be a real T-Rex right here. This can't be real mods. This one isn't too bad though, but it's weird looking right there. These are not working, and for good reasons. This one is not too bad though. It's a skinny T-Rex. Yeah, this one was okay, but it still doesn't work. It's currently running a marathon. And another paleo-accurate Tyrannosaurus Rex, but this one just looks like that angry T-Rex's brother. Look at this one. Whoa, that looks like the concept T-Rex as well, with the longer snout we have right there, the shorter arms. We're getting into the weird areas of the T-Rex now. These are some very interesting looking T-Rexes. Right, with a shorter mouth we see right there. I'm not too sure if you have the same bone-crushing jaws like you used to have, but this is quite an interesting T-Rex as well. It looks like the Calamity T-Rex. Right, that looks like a mixture of many T-Rexes after seeing so many T-Rexes as well. So that's very interesting nonetheless. Now this one of course is compatible with all the official normal skins, along with the Jurassic Park skins. So you can have a blast showcasing this, well, interesting looking T-Rex with all the other skins. And here we have a completely different looking T-Rex skin. It looks more younger with a unique skin as well. Look at this skin. This is a very interesting looking skin. It's only this one for all of the patterns, with more of the yellow on top and the white on the bottom, but it still looks more friendly right there. So we've got so many T-Rexes, and well, this isn't the greatest we've seen. We've got some dots flowing on the side right there. It feels like the arms are getting shorter with every T-Rex. I feel like that's the case with some of these. This is the last of the paleo-accurate Tyrannosaurs we have as of right now in the game. This is Stan, of course, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, with all different colors that you combine with their patterns. But this is, of course, one of the best preserved Tyrannosaurus Rexes brought back to life in this game. That being standard T-Rex, and well, maybe can find a home in Jurassic World. The foot stumps of this T-Rex feel a little bit lighter because Rexy is smaller. And yes, with that roar, she has her own opinion. Yeah, she does not like this one, and I do not particularly like this one, but this is a smaller T-Rex than the one in the game. This is a Dominion-sized Rexy, of course, from the movie. So this T-Rex is, well, film canonly smaller than what is portrayed in this video game we have. So Rexy got, well, a downgrade in size. Yeah, it's even smaller than if you compare to Spinosaurus and Giganotosaurus, Indominus Rex, and etc. And, well, Rexy, yeah, she's not amused. She does not like this. Yeah, she's a little bit grumpy about this mod. That's why I saved it till the end, because, yeah, we're just going to refit it back to this one. Look at that poor Rexy. Oh, the Queen of Isla Nublar is getting nerfed, even in the modding here. This is not, yeah, shake it off. Yeah, that's what we do right here. And the gates are opening up once again, but this time it's a hatched baby Tyrannosaurus. We have over here the egg hatched over there, and this is, well, there's only one pattern for it and one skin for the baby Tyrannosaurus Rex. Right there. Well, Rexy got even more of a downgrade and a resize. It's even smaller now. Look how cute it is. It is a baby Tyrannosaurus. Look how dope it looks. Absolutely. So cute. Be free in this park. You'll grow up to a mighty dinosaur for sure. Aw, it's actually looking at, well, this could have been one of the other T-Rexes, right? That's quite sad to see, but oh, look at that! It's a Paleo-accurate T-Rex running away towards the baby T-Rex right there. That's not the mother. Your mother's right there. That's Rexy right there. That's beginning to eat from the carcass. And joins her mother for a tiny snack we have right there. Grabs some meat off and swallows it. Parenting starts early here for Rexy. Maybe that will be in Jurassic World Rebirth, where she actually has a youngster to take care of. And that baby would be all grown up, because here we have a juvenile Tyrannosaurus with fur. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful, and it is racing out of there. Look at that. The camera couldn't even keep up. This is as fast as a raptor. This is part of the stand Paleo-accurate, of course, Tyrannosaurus, but this one, it's got a little bit of fur, feathering. It looks very nice for a juvenile Tyrannosaurus, and it's very nice. Look at that. It's not the Prehistoric Planet juvenile T-Rex, even though it, of course, looks like it. It's still very cool. It's got a juvenile T-Rex in the game right here, and this is the final mod for the T-Rexes in here, which thought would be a fitting mod to end it on, and we'll continue this series if there would ever be a Jurassic World Evolution 3. And by that time, this juvenile T-Rex would be all grown up. Of course, in a much bigger looking, awesome T-Rex. So let's say goodbye to the final T-Rexes, and wow, those were all the T-Rexes in Jurassic World Evolution 1 and Evolution 2. The crowd enjoyed seeing all of these T-Rexes, and hopefully you had fun watching all of them from the two games combined as well. From all the different T-Rex mods from Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. Now, there is the possibility that I've missed some of the other T-Rex mods to showcase that in this episode, along with many other patterns and skin color combinations. But then, of course, this video would take pretty much days in duration, and some of the other mods simply do not work, or I've missed them on the modding pages availability there. Maybe they will be featured in another episode. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to chomp down on that subscribe and bell button to get notified for more episodes like these for potential other dinosaurs in the future on this channel. And make sure to grab some awesome dinosaur, in this case T-Rex merch right there. Wear it and you'll pretty much feel like a T-Rex, isn't it? Yeah, you'll feel as bulky as a T-Rex right there. That also supports the channel. Thank you so much for watching, humans. Now, if you'd like to see another Tyrannosaurus Rex topic video, go click it right over here with your human fingers, which is much easier than mine right here. Look at that. I can't even click the video, but you can. And enjoy.